Well, I'm bad at it, so I'm giving it.
I'm glad you like that intro. I'm assuming
Oh, hey.
you like the whole
What
thing.
about
Host
this?
did its
What
job
about
for
this
once.
gulf that you quoted to me? Is that also a place that
Shit,
they've not been?
I forgot to put the closed captioning. Hopefully it should be working now.
Hold on.
Yes, it shows it's working. That's working. I did the thing. Yeah,
Because I
that's the
will
second
uniquely
song.
massacre it if that's what is called for. But
That's the second song. It's not part of the first one.
Hi,
they're
sorry,
technically
family.
2 different
2
songs.
seconds. They have not been
Okay.
there directly, Leah, but they also haven't heard it spoken.
Yo!
So, again, go ham.
It's a resub. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna do a round of applause. I'm assuming I
Briar has been
actually
hiding under the bed in my bedroom all day.
dong time. What did you say?
And has
Button
now
time.
emerged to flaunt that she's out here while I can't touch her. Just fine. That's what is happening. This is a power.
37. That's more than 3 years, Jills.
You totally can.
That's a month more than 3
Like,
years. Holy shit,
just
Jills.
turn around
3
and grab
years,
her.
Jills.
If I
3
turn around, she's
years.
gonna run away. Watch. She hears it happening. Can I pet you? Oh, you're proving me wrong.
He's just doing it to spite you.
Okay, yeah. Now she heard me. She heard me talking about her. Now she's like, all right, I guess I have to stay.
Really just to spite you.
That pose. Paint me like one of your French cats.
Yeah.
Now I lick my tummy.
She's my daughter.
Sorry. Alright.
We are officially live, by the way. I have
Yep, I
cheered
I saw.
Jills and done the whole 9 yards worth of things because Jills has subbed for 37 months, which is 3 years and a month. Like, y'all on some seriously
Long
good
time.
crack. I must be.
Jill's is a champion.
This is a pog, I believe is the term.
And I totally thought button time and that weird accent I use for my subs said dong time, and I was a little confused.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a really spicy butthole. Hey, it's cute.
I need to get
That's a spicy boy.
I need to get more dice out because this is a dice game and you need dice for the dice game.
I also need to get Pims out because I forgot to put his sheet out.
Do you guys typically roll physical dice, or do you roll in?
I don't care either way. Some people do the digital ones just because it's more convenient, does the math for you. I like
I have
to click.
far better luck with Roll20, so we're gonna do that.
Oh.
I think it's
that's rare.
bad quote for me, Jills. I think. Don't quote me on that. There you go.
That's that's gonna get quoted now out of memes, right?
It's not that funny.
It's Jill's though.
Yeah, but Jills doesn't find everything I do funny.
All right. Anyway,
Are you implying that Jill's lacks a sense of humor?
She has too good of a sense of humor. That's why she wouldn't find that lame joke that funny. As a proprietor of awesome jokes, they're perfectus. You should know. And I don't know why I'm going full Dave voice. What's his name?
I am very much a proprietor of shitty jokes, I will have you know, as you should already know, as everyone here should already know.
so
I found some more dice the other day. Let's see how well they work.
are we ready to get this boat in the water, so to speak?
Boat on the
Alright.
water.
As long as I'm not in literally immediately, yes.
No, yeah, you'll have some time.
Okay, cool.
How much time is dependent on everyone
There's a
else.
stranger on our boat.
Okay, cool.
Stow away.
We're chill.
Yeah, so
We're never gonna go anywhere, we're just gonna sit here and wait for Yelena. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, everybody. They look trustworthy.
last the group left off, you guys traveled from the small port town of Saltmarsh to Yelena's home village known as Cyandat. Because I'm bad with names and you guys like to make fun of that, and I'm cool with that.
Oh, right. The island is Gary Oldman Island, right?
Yeah, it's
right.
Gary Oldman Isles, but the actual particular small village is called Cyan.
Here, I'll clear up the confusion.
Cyan, okay, alright.
Like the color.
Thank you, Q.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Upon arriving at on the way to the local area of the Gary Oldman Isles, you all encountered a mysterious fog that seemed to summon specters forth. Ooh, ghost fog.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Big stop it, I'm scared.
Boo.
That really was traumatic,
Yeah.
not gonna lie. It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Dr. Orpheus or whatever it is from Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Anyways.
upon successfully, kind of with
It's
air
a chess
quotes,
game.
finding the source of this ghost fog, and defeating what appeared to be some form of ritual performed by hags in disguise, and these weird, like, metal skulls that are on fire. You all disrupted the fog, and it dispersed as you guys traveled. You all then spent the next couple days arriving to your intended destination with minimal crew casualties. So you guys spent the better part of a day with going around with Yelena, learning, catching up, seeing if there's anything they can do to hopefully find her inner rage back. Upon some confirmation of the person who they think would be able to help them the best not being there at the moment, Yelena suggested to let them stay here and for you guys to go check out that shipping lane thing that you all heard about forever ago. That has just been sitting on the map since since session 1. So
I would also like to mention that we did have a festival on our ship to try to raise the morale of our crew.
You did, in fact, have a ship deck festival.
A carnival cruise, if you will.
Yeah.
How did no one make that joke?
Oh my god.
Actually, how did no one make that joke?
I am upset at myself. That was good.
Look, I was too focused on Muppet Treasure Island jokes to be worried about that.
Those are some good things too. But yeah. So you guys bid your farewells to Yelena and said that you'll be in contact and check in at a point in the future after you do some things in the area. And
Did we just leave?
Well, you guys were given the night at the dock, and if you all have anything you all would like to do at this point, you can.
This doesn't have to be like done in game right now, but Merrick probably would have gotten a summary of what supplies we still had on hand from the quartermaster before they depart.
I'll be completely honest. I'm just kind of hand waving that until Jill gets back.
Cool, because I just now remembered.
They
I
were
thought about it a while ago.
They were the one keeping. If memory served, you guys actually.
What you're saying
We had a few days left.
we have unlimited
Did they write
supplies.
that on their sheet or on a physical note? Because if it's on their sheet, I have access to that.
Hey, Jules, did you write that on a physical sheet, or was it on your character?
It is in fact on their Roll20 or D&D Beyond sheet. So I have some of it.
I would like to use sending. Grandma, I hope you are well. Please send the list of...
It's almost like they're here.
Nah, but
I can still hear them.
For it is. Yeah, the supplies are not the most pressing matter. I'll say that. Okay. I know you guys had enough to go do some stuff and get back to Saltmarsh, which is the extent of what I care about. So.
Yeah, usually we do enough for the way there and then the way back and then a couple of days also just in case shit happens.
Yeah, you guys have the supplies for essentially enough for round trip plus 4 days, I think.
Alright, cool.
We're going to port.
Cool.
There's going to be some big ass ship sideways. Walking through in it.
Okay, 2 weeks of supplies left when we got to Cyan. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that was on their D&D Beyond sheet. So, yeah, you guys have plenty of supplies. So. But, yeah.
Make a note of that.
You guys, if there's anything you all would like to do at Cyan, now is the time.
Just Cyan would be something to do. Perfect. There are 2 weeks of supplies
Just
left.
Cyan.
I forget, what was the plan after basically dropping off Grandma?
We're gonna go investigate the shipping lane, which is it's like that line that's above the foul line on a basketball court.
Oh yeah,
it's like right below us.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I remember the plot hook for this. It was you guys heard info of them trying to make a new shipping route to save a couple days on a trade route, and one of the areas that they wanted to go through having some form of an undead problem. And that was the extent of the info that you guys had.
Yep. Sees, man.
I am good with undead.
There's another thing that we haven't done yet that I think that we should probably do. Well, I mean, we don't have to do the rest of it immediately, but we do have that smuggler. We got the one item, but we probably need to find out where the second one could be located. Although, did we decide we're giving him the... Or did one of us want to keep that ring of stone walls?
Wait, I thought... I am a little distracted as of late because of Grandmawmaw reasons, as you are very well aware of. What ring was that again? I remember we got the key ring of souls.
Oh, yeah, so that thing that happened to your grandmother, the beast that made that happen to her, the reason why we're there in the first place was he had a ring that could make stone walls come up. Right. And that's what boxed your grandma in. And that was what the smuggler wanted us to get back, was this ring, so that they could give us part of what we would need to make like a fake Brian to give to Brian's father, so that he stops looking for us, and we can collect 5,000 platinum.
Okay, so if why not? Let's just do that. So we have the two Brians, and because unless one of us or the crew wants that ring, so having two Brians, so we're not being chased by Brian father would be best. I feel
absolutely, because he is starting to hire some really heavy hitters to find his son, and I don't want that to get back to our boat. The other thing, like I said, first we have to find out what this spooky, scary smuggler guy wants us to find. And depending on how difficult that is, we may want to wait for Elena. I don't know. But I think we might as well find out while we're on the way to this area with the possible ghost problem.
Yeah, let's do that, because, we're not on the... Wait, this one isn't at sea, right? No, this one's on land.
Well, it might be. See, it's about a shipping lane, so the problem is either on sea or, I guess, on land close enough to bother a trade route.
Well,
there is that little narrow pass that's between the island south of the Gary Ullman Isle. I'm guessing that's the Todd Ullman Isle. And then there's like this little peninsula off the mainland that is also the part of the pass that this prospective trade route would go through. So that's probably the area.
Specifically, the channel between the two is what they were saying the problem was. You would know that.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing didn't specify that the problem was coming from the sea or from the land. It's just there's
a problem at that channel that needs dealt with, is essentially what you guys knew.
Well, it's not going to be too far on the sea anyway. It's very close to where we are, so we can continue to rest up here at port. I know the crew could use probably another night without having to man their stations, so to speak, even though this isn't the most happening town. And I can, put out the incense and talk to the smuggler this night, and then tomorrow morning we find out where we're going.
This town is quieter, but the island is full of my family that are half orcs and full orcs and orcs, and they're quiet until they need not to be, and then it gets real bad. Well, not for us, because we're you guys are friends of family, so a little drunken rowdiness will be fine. Probably some of them will get knocked on their ass because we have stout drinkers, but they're not going to attack you or anything. But if bad people come,
look, if whatever I do can avoid Uncle Greg, I'm fine.
We all need
That
to...
guy was a proper cunt.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. He's a real big cunt.
I think I said that. I don't know. I might have said that to you as well. Who knows? Either way, as long as we are clear of Uncle Greg, we're fine. No one really likes Uncle Greg, but he does not die. He is like...
I can see why.
He's like Dire Roach. Digress. Anyways, so... I will have daylight on ready, because that seemed to work last time. Somewhat.
Right. Well, right, yes, in case we, encounter some more of the undead variety, which seems like is what we're going to encounter, we'll also find out, what other possible course of action the smuggler has for us, so we can become fucking rich. And also free Brian.
Yes, that's a thing, as well.
Right.
Yeah. Merrick, you actually kind of look off the boat and notice Brian is talking to Greg, and it's not going well. It's just Brian's like trying to be nice, and it's just not going well. It's entertaining, but it's not going well.
Captain,
Riva! Riva! Look what's happening to Brian right now!
Ivan's just laughing.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah,
It's like he's trying to do like that polite thing of take his leave
once
the conversation, but it's just not getting to that point. Like...
Oh yeah, no. He's totally trying to be noble son and...
I lean a little closer. Do I have to do anything, or can I just let him suffer?
I mean, it's completely your call. I'm content to sit here and see how this plays out, honestly.
Okay, I'm fine with that, because he blindsided you and the rest of crew. He's blindsided me and Grandmawmaw our whole lives. Well, I assume whole lives, because he's Grandmawmaw's uncle as well. So, he's been around a long time. He's blindsided lots of people. Brian's turn. Brian can deal with him. Have fear of him and cows. It'll be fine.
For once, I'd like to give Brian some helpful advice. I've talked to him telepathically.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
Oh, God.
I just say, just agree with him, nod and move on.
Smile and nod, boys.
Smile and nod.
Yes. Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Right. You just kind of see him like startled for a moment, and then like seem to recognize the voice, and then just go, "Okay."
And more startled.
Yeah, and then just kind of you see him try it, and it's just it kind of works, and he does it again, and about like a minute afterwards, it's just been him nodding for like a minute at this point. Like he got the idea to nod and move on, but he didn't get the idea to walk away at that point. So he's just stuck there nodding now.
I feel like I helped.
This just feels like that episode of Hoarders I watched last night. Those people were nuts.
Yeah. And so Merrick, do you want to do the do you want to talk to the smuggler in dock or on the water? Like as you're going the next day?
On the dock.
Okay.
While we're docked.
Then that would be a tonight thing.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're just sleeping in your quarters by yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any kind of carousing. I'm gonna take it easy, make sure stuff is prepped for the whatever journey we make tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And do you have the ring on you when you that night, or I don't know who actually had the ring.
Yeah, but having that conversation with the crew will say...
I'm assuming you do, but I wanted to just clarify. Or
yeah, no, I think Merrick would have been able to deduce. I should probably have this on me when I go to La La Land.
Hey, listen, I have to assume that everything is at face value here. So.
You do, and I appreciate it. But yes, I have the ring, and I'm actually going to, do the clutch it while I go to sleep, because I don't know how this shit works.
Alright, that's a fair call. So, you, as you're bedding down for the night, you light the incense that seems to have not burnt down any since the last time you used it. You kind of set it off in a little thing on your side table, and you go to sleep, and you reopen your eyes to a familiar sight of this Goliath of a ship deck that you're on, with the figure off on the other end of the dock, and kind of gives a nod. I can tell you have my ring.
That I do. I'll present it.
Kind of takes it, looks it over. And I hope that's Minotaur got their worth. Kind of flip it.
It's kind of introduced a bit of a problem for us, but
Flip down on the verse.
that's okay.
And you see him put it in a pouch on his right hip, and you see him reach and grab a pouch off of his left hip, as promised, and he hands you the pouch.
Alright.
In the pouch is a item that I did not write the description of because I didn't think we were getting to this tonight. But essentially, if you look up the spell Arcanist Magic Aura, it is an item that lets you cast that once. So,
Arcanist's Magic Aura.
actually, I could totally just link that.
Oh, that's the thing that makes magic things not look magic?
Yeah, this is the thing that makes magic not look magic.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It does have other uses as well, but that is... Yeah, here, I'll just throw it in here for everyone to have it, to be transparent.
Sweet.
It's like a powder that, he says, just, for your intent, when it comes time, sprinkle this in with, the rest of the item, or the other item, and it will suppress the aura to a point that it will take more than just detect magic, and it would actually take some effort to identify, I should say. It's not just going to be a simple wave your hands, first level spell, detect magic. Oh yeah, that's magic. So.
Right. And just to be clear, does this permanently mask enchantments?
Enchantment. Shit.
He thinks for a moment. I have had that so long, it has taken me a moment to remember. I believe the person that made that for me said it was until dispelled, but that was some thousands of years ago.
The only reason, out of character, the reason I'm asking is because Arcanist Magic Aura is 24 hours.
Yeah. No. The, essentially, what it is the item would be consumed upon you using it for what you guys are intending it for, and unless someone actively gets rid of this by knowing it's there, it will sit until dispelled.
Cool.
So,
alright. Okay. Cool.
So it's not permanent, but it's not gonna run out on its own.
Yeah, it would take some digging to get rid of.
Yeah. And it would take knowing it's there to get rid of it as well.
Right.
So.
Right, so, that's part of what we needed for our predicament. I believe the other item we were looking for was something that could create basically a clone of a person.
You look for something like this, and you see him reach into a different pocket and pull out what appears to be a carrot, which is weird, but it's
a carrot.
This does as you were looking for, although it's a bit finicky to get to work without the time investment, but it will do what you intend.
I'm not sure why, but my mic seems to be extra sensitive tonight, so if you hear some random noises,
it would also
like
be
random scratching
more or less
or
permanent, unless someone's looking for it, same kind of deal.
Finagle with that?
Until dispelled or destroyed.
So it'll stop?
Excellent.
This is a personal creation, actually. I dabble.
Your personal creation?
Not the smith that the elders were, but I get by.
Okay, maybe it's
I'm
just...
always more of a fan of the carrot than the stick myself, so
the
good job.
audio meter keeps going up and down. It only goes up to, like, green. And
What
on
do
my
we?
stream, if you're not in at least the yellow or the red, you're not, or the yellow, you're not going to get
What
hurt.
do you require?
Yeah.
Heard, not hurt.
Shrubbery.
It is much more powerful than the previous, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Right.
So the cost is more. There,
There's a cat right there.
there was a
There's a
brooch that a former contact asked me to get to help make them more charismatic.
Charismatic. Sorry, there was a cat. I got distracted.
What I understand, he is actually not far, but not close. He's gone to extents to make it so it's harder for me to see where he is. But I believe he is somewhere near what your people call the Azure Sea.
I mean, like your people. Rude.
Mortals, mostly, is what he means by that.
I figured it was just a joke.
That narrows it down, doesn't it?
Actually, I think... Wait here a moment, and you see him just physically glide off. Like, you see him start to move, but, like, he doesn't look like he's walking. He just, like, floats off into, like, what would be the captain's quarters of the ship. Comes back later with a compass. And he kind of waves a hand over it, and you see the needle glow for a second and spin, and then stop. This person has made it so I can't track them. But I think this probably could. Well, track the item, I should say.
We have something like that too, right?
You had something that was specifically designed to track that one clockwork thing.
Yeah.
So, just adding another magic compass to the collection is what I'm doing here.
All right.
Gotta label these. Got them mixed up. I said we gotta label our magic compasses.
Oh, right. Yeah, we don't
one of
wanna...
them is like a traditional compass. Yeah. The other one looks like a freaking gyroscope. So, I mean, they're very different in appearance.
The one that I just got is the one that looks like a regular compass.
It's just like a normal looking compass, but it doesn't point north. Not that you'd know that here, but it doesn't point north. I imagine if he's gone to extents to make it so I can't see them, it's not going to be the easiest task. But hopefully you should prove successful. And if you do, just return the brooch to me, and this is yours. And he holds the carrot up again.
Right. Well, we'll see what we can do, and if we're successful, I'll be back.
All right. May what is it the mortals say? I believe it's may your gods be gracious upon you, or something along that lines. It's
Good night also works.
well, it doesn't have the same effect when it's always dark.
Good day.
Good day. Good day.
Good day.
Regardless,
Good day.
Good day, mate.
I hope you are successful. I have someone that wants that item very bad.
I hope we're successful too. There's someone that wants our crewmate very bad.
He hands you the compass, your eyes close, and you awaken in the morning. Instead of holding a ring, you are holding the compass. Yeah, no, you have a severed hand now. You're welcome.
That's what I thought was about to happen.
Yeah, no, but like I was like,
That pissed off the mob.
No, it was clasping your hands is in the compass is in your hand is what I was trying to. Regardless, you have magic compass number 2. You're welcome.
What can I say?
I will write up an actual like description for that dust tonight when we're done. Because I did not think we were going to get to that tonight. I will be honest. But that shows that even though all my prep, you guys still are like, let's go do a thing.
The power of D&D.
Well, remembered that we had this other thing that was really important for us to do that was worth 5,000 platinum. So.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I remember. I remember.
The slots do not like you.
How many packs of Dust of Dryness can we get with 5,000 platinum?
No.
None. The world's out of them now.
Much as we want.
Oh, the world has run dry on Dry of Dust.
I have wet PTSD.
Dry of Dust.
Bad.
Alright.
Sap tap.
So, 2 things.
That's an old and very
you guys
specific
awaken in the morning, refreshed. You think, you feel like you have a good feeling about the adventure going forward. It's like, yeah, this would be a quick little jaunt. It'll be great. And 2, I just got brought food, so don't mind me if I eat during it.
Oh no, the eating has happened.
Yeah, listen, it's fine. But so yeah, the morning is yours. Your crew is treated to an orcish breakfast, which is a lot of meat. Like a lot of meat.
Yeah.
You know,
Grandmawmaw must not be
having
cooking.
a great time, but everyone else is kind of like, this is a lot of meat. Yep, vegetables, potatoes. No, okay. But yeah, your breakfast is had, and the day is yours to do as you wish.
Day is mine.
Well, I suppose as my meat sweats are beginning to
I can't even tell you to
onset.
get out, Leah. You're not even here yet. God.
Nah, only half orc it down.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's
Get out, all of you.
let's go ahead and well, I guess first of all, over breakfast to the officers. So, I successfully delivered the item to our smuggler friend, and smuggler friend gave me this powder that can hide a magical aura forever, unless it is purposefully dispelled. So, good news. We have half of what we need to save Brian. The next part of it, however, is some kind of a brooch that makes someone more charismatic that's held by a person that didn't want this smuggler to be able to find them, and has so warded themselves against being found by the smuggler. But the smuggler was able to give me an item that would be able to point towards the location of this person. And I'll go ahead and pull out the new compass that I have. What direction does it happen to be pointing currently?
That's an excellent question. Let me roll some dice for this.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a...
It is currently actually pointing north, funnily enough.
Wait.
No, this map's good.
North by north, northwest, west, north by north?
No, it's actually... You look at it, it looks like it's just pointing due north like a normal compass.
Interesting.
Never seen one.
Very interesting, based on our current location.
I think it's a fike. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Where did Yordle come from? Hi, Yordle.
Talk about Australia.
Mate. We talk about Australia.
That's true.
Right, so apparently this person that has this brooch is to the north of us right now. Don't know if they're on the sea or don't know if they're clear across the Azure Sea, but they're that way.
Yeah. I will also say it's a beautifully made compass. It's like even like on one of the fancy ones that has like a sundial built into the top of it and everything. But like you go to look at it and just like the star map on it doesn't line up, and the sundial seems like it's also not designed to work here. Like it's like at a glance, normal compass. Actually try to use it for anything other than a compass, nothing lines up.
Right, that's pretty odd. Anyway, so there's that. We at least have that out of the way, and apparently the other thing that would create a clone of somebody is a flippin' carrot. I don't
If that... Oh, no. If that was case... There we go. If that was case, then horses would be everywhere. We would have centaurs and horses all over the place.
Well, I'm guessing there's something like some kind of instruction manual that comes with the carrot. Like, it's not just a carrot. I don't know what we would do with a carrot to turn it into a Brian-like object or something like that. But do we put it in water and let it soak? I don't know. I'm going to ask these questions once it's relevant. Look, this guy's just giving me magic shit that he got from somewhere, and he visits me in my dreams. If he says a carrot is gonna make a clone of somebody, I flip and believe it.
And I wonder if it would be
but I'm gonna need to know how.
The smartest carrot? Yes, these are questions. I see... There are so many questions. Why is this like this?
But before that, we need a brooch. And before that, we need a lane back. And before that, we're gonna check out some skeletons or whatever undead monstrosities might be lying in wait in the strait.
Alright, 2 dead things then. Jeez. We leave you alone for 1 whole night and then suddenly the queue list gets longer.
To be fair, this is like 1 extra item. It's a step in the middle of the free Brian from Father.
Just get out, Leon.
Everything else was on the list.
Kerut?
This is like what I basically just did to you guys is, your homework's only questions 1 through 3. 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E.
You're the worst type of teacher. Get out. No, don't get out. You're the DM. I can't get rid of you.
You literally can't make me.
You can't unsee Hyonk, by the way. It's gonna be there forever. It's in your brain forever now.
So, yeah, your breakfast is had, the meat sweats, they happen. And, well, you guys are heading to a, nice little straits, or a little channel in between some islands. Let me roll for things. Alright. So you guys start heading your way there. It's, the weather's actually fairly good. Wind is not in your favor on this particular day.
Why?
So you do make a little bit slower travel. So you guys get to the strait probably 45. Excuse me.
Wow.
That was.
You guys probably get to the strait
perfect.
about 45-ish minutes before dusk.
Are you threatening me?
Or I'm sorry, about 45 minutes before dark, so it's still like dusky.
Like dusky in the wind.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything that you're doing going out of your way to do on this particular
like this
little day trip, essentially?
Nope.
Same, nah.
Right, but you break any more boat parts?
No. Not this time.
Yeah. So you guys are, it's getting late. You guys are getting ready to go to bed for the night, and you guys just hear Quinn from the upper deck go, Captain, you might want to come take a look at this.
Oh no.
I didn't do it.
And I will go take a look at that.
You make your way to the upper deck, and you kind of look over the front of the boat, and you look off in front of you to a sight that is fairly familiar. Like, not common, but something you would immediately recognize as a shipwreck. And a fairly recent one. Like, there is wood and crates and supplies just strung about.
Any kind of immediate sign of something natural that would have caused it, like rocks, reefs, anything like that, that I either know up on the map or can see?
Give me a perception check. Just because,
Perception?
as long as you don't roll like a 5, yeah. No, there's...
I rolled a 7, close.
Nothing natural. as far as you can tell, looking this channel, you guys are actually in this channel at this point, and it is more or less clear. Like there's no low coral or low sandbanks or anything. It's just essentially open water. And one other thing I will say you do see is a humanoid figure in the water that appears to be on some piece of the debris.
Like alive?
They're a little distance out still, so it's kind of hard to say, but possibly.
That's suspicious. Oh, so suspicious.
Oh, it doesn't look like there's any rocks out there, but there might be a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
Let me get Tyrion, and we'll go out on the dinghy to see if we can retrieve him. Or them.
Right.
Does this mean I am in charge of boat?
No, Quinn is in charge of the boat. You are still first mate, Ryba. That is a very important responsibility.
Aye.
Oh boy.
I like the no.
Yeah, I am a fan of the
I
immediate.
thought about it longer. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the immediate. Wait, no.
Wait.
No. Because I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Ryba had like the longest line for the dunk tank.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's how many people deep is the line for the dunk tank.
Yeah, so you guys, you get on the dinghy and you row out, and,
Row.
well, Leah,
Row.
I'll let you describe yourself.
Row. Your boat. Gently down the stream.
I'm unconscious, correct, Snake?
Yeah, you are on what looks to be the ship's helm, or what's left of it, kind of just floating.
Okay.
So, feel free to give as much or as little of a description as you'd like with that.
Okay. So it would be like a piece of like the ship's wheel and like the railing that have like come up underneath of me, and I'm kind of lying on my back a little bit. Skin bright red, long horns from the head, this very long, deep red cloak on. Like almost white gray hair, very long, goes to about here. Floating on a piece of wood.
I missed something. Why are you chanting ship dick in my chat, Jules?
Oh, because that's the helm. The helm
okay,
that got broken.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I got shatter.
We fixed that dick, okay? That dick is perfectly fixed.
I was gonna throw your token onto the map for a second, but it's not letting me do it onto this map for some reason.
I can link it in through... One second.
Yeah, it's being difficult. So.
I'll send it to you
Shatter
in
the
Discord.
shaft. Broke the dick in half. It's crooked and you know it.
Send it to the right chat, Leah.
I thought maybe someone else decided to type FFA in chat and start a free-for-all, but no. It is in fact Cube. FFA. Type it. And try and beat the daylights out of Cube.
Everybody wants to
fight Cube? Heck yeah.
We're fighting.
Don't worry, I got this. Don't trust me.
Yeah. So, you guys row on the boat and you come to that site. And now that you are closer, you can see that they are breathing. Especially you, Merrick, with your frickin' 70.
I see their pulse from 30 meters away. Yeah.
They're alive.
They're alive, but
Captain,
barely.
how? Yeah.
I'm gonna grab an oar. Wait, who's rowing this boat? Is it us or is it some? Do we have more people on it than just me and you?
No, I just said us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab an oar and
in charge of the boat.
Poke her. Poke them. I'm just gonna dab them in the back and be like, Alive? You dead?
No. You only poke dead things. This one's living. Pull him on the dinghy.
Well, I guess that answers question. How did you know they were alive? I'm saying this as I'm using the oar instead of poking to, like, slowly nudge her closer to the boat so I can pull them in without falling into the water. How did you know they are alive?
You can see their chest rising. It's on a different pattern than the waves, and also they're slightly snoring.
Oh, their sinuses are fucked.
Best
Salt water and snoring do not mix.
I will say, between the two of you, you guys get him on the dinghy, no problem.
I put ear to chest, and I don't say this out loud, but I am an accent.
When you haul me over, my robe has these like little jingle bells on it all along the front, and it's like moving a Christmas tree. It's like moving a decorated Christmas tree when you pull me aboard.
Ho ho ho, do we throw her back? I hate this.
Why are they wearing door chimes?
I don't know. Tieflings are kind of weird sometimes. People in general are kind of weird sometimes. Have you met part of my family? You remember Uncle Greg? Good lord.
Have you met Ryba?
It's true. Have you met Ryba?
Keep in mind, I've also met you and Yelena. And
see?
Anyway,
I'm giving meaningless orders on the ship.
No one is listening to you.
I won the fight.
Perfect.
I put ear to chest and make sure that there is the proper ba-dump and not like a weird rhythm or something.
Yeah, there's a heartbeat, there's breathing.
Probably a brain.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine is right there. Okay, found it. I got more new dice now that I lost and now found. Let's see if they're pissed off at me. 17.
Yeah. So yeah, you put your ear to their chest. There's the heartbeat. There's the breath. You kind of give a quick once over as essentially the ship's acting doctor. They've probably been out here a couple of days.
So they're alive, but I can't tell what is sunburn and what is skin. Have you changed? I'm assuming you have sunburn, but what is the color? Ali, what is the color that your skin turns to when burnt? Is it like a pink color? Is it purple? Is it
probably like? Let's go with purple. That's fun. Let's do that.
I'm going to assume that this, and I point at purple, burnt
like
cheeks.
Yeah, with the cheeks. First thing to burn every time.
I'm assuming this is sunburnt. I poke it. Does anything happen?
It does. You know what happens when you poke a sunburn? It's that, but with the color palette.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Does this person move? Okay, it does not move. I've seen Grandmawmaw do this once, and I'm going to do a thing Jill's told me they no longer do, and I'm gonna put my hands together and like shit. What did Jill's call it? It's basically you punch them in the chest to get their heart going again.
Give me another medicine.
I really
Pre-chordal thump.
Left it like a D4 of health for some reason.
It would be really funny.
Yeah. Give me another medicine check, Hobble.
Jill says precordial thump.
Ooh, this is a really light dice. Okay.
Merrick's just sitting there thinking, I'm not a doctor, but what the fuck?
Oh,
that's... I brought the cleric for a reason. What is this bullshit?
The cleric looks at her and goes, I think she's unconscious. Winds up to take a big punch.
That would be 11.
Pokes with ore. Pokes sunburn with...
Okay.
Goes...
So, okay. So you do whatever that is. I don't even know how to begin to describe that, I'll be honest. You
punch in the sternum. Got it?
Yeah. You hit him, like not too hard. You do get a cough out of them, but they don't wake up.
Okay.
You ever been punched in the jejunum?
Yes, I have. It sucks. This is why I wear this armor. Okay, so...
I am wearing armor, by the way.
See, she's fine. If she's wearing... Wait, what type of armor?
Oh god, you're testing me.
Yes. Pre-cordal
chainmail.
Okay, see, she's...
So by some miracle, I didn't sink.
she's going to... She might have sunburn that looks like a grill on her chest, but, you know, she's fine. She's breathing. The heart seems to be okay. I think
her heart's working.
I pull off the cloak that I keep to cover up my shields on my back, and I cover her up. Look, she's not dead. I'm just doing this so less sunburn. I know it seems a little late, but you know, let's get back to boat, shall we? Get her under the deck. Plus, Ryba might set boat on fire sometime soon. I don't know.
Right, that's why I didn't leave him in charge, but we probably should get back soon.
Right, but you have issued 9 commands, 2 of which are actual things, and none of which have been listened to.
Do I know that?
Intelligence check. No, wisdom check, actually.
He's gonna roll a nat 20.
Alright.
Oh no, never mind.
You think most of what you're saying does make sense to a degree.
Okay. Are they actually doing... Do I think they're actually doing what I've told them to do?
You know the nat ones don't apply towards other people, right? Well, right, would you take this nat one?
Oh, I would take a nat one.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Yes, they're listening to you to a T.
Perfect.
Perfectly in charge.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys row your way back up to the Storm's Fury. The crew helps you get the dinghy back up on board, and Merrick, you come up and you see Ryba just on the top of the ship by the wheel, just screaming orders that don't make sense.
Well, at least it's not burned down the ship.
Ryba. What the hell are you doing?
I'm showing initiative.
Is that what they call it? I'm just gonna start chuckling and lift with my knees and not my back and carry said random
drag
jingle tiefling downstairs.
Alright. Where do you take them, just out of curiosity, on the boat? I am curious.
Let's see. Since we took previously a dead man back to the quarters of the rest of the crew, I'm going to take half-baked Jingle Bells here to... I'm just going to start calling her Jingles. To...
It works.
Whatever bed is currently not being used. I understand they belong to everyone, but currently they're not in there.
I will say, you have a guest room on the ship, technically.
Did I take them to that? Wait,
right.
Isn't the little lizard man in there?
No, there was enough room in the crew quarters for Golda.
Okay, then yes, I take her in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the proper things for sunburn and heat stroke.
Okay. Let me throw some tokens on a map. Why does it not let me frickin' put your token on the map?
It doesn't like Leah.
Don't like me.
Hasn't everyone that's been in this room died?
Oh, I didn't realize you followed me down.
Maybe here. To the boat map.
No, this isn't a down. If it's the room I'm thinking of, it's
it would be 7.
It's like
Did I get it?
No. Why?
Oh,
there you are.
Nearly Deadwood, not dead.
You're up here.
It's a pretty good nickname for someone you haven't talked to yet.
And then I would.
That is a lot of information, considering you guys literally haven't talked to me one time.
I mean, you've been baked out in the sun, and you've been jingling this whole time, so...
I am pretty baked, it's true.
Yeah, Tyrion, you bring them into the quarters, and you set them up on one of the hammocks. Yeah, what now?
Where is Boy? Have you seen Boy? Wait, I thought Merrick followed me in here.
Yeah,
Or did...
Sure, we'll say that happened.
Yeah. You just spooked me. Which one did you do? Okay. Has anyone seen Boy? Ryba, you're pretty attached to him to make sure that he, you don't miss any funnies. Where he at?
You told him to go swab the poop deck, and he just looked confused.
Okay.
So
where did he go?
He went to the cargo hold to try to do something. He went to the cargo hold.
He tried to find poop.
Where is the bathroom on the ship? We don't have one, do we?
Well, there's 2 buckets in the crew's quarters.
Oh, okay. That is probably where he went.
Oh boy. Can you go get him and bring him here? I have better task than whatever you sent him to do.
I will say you spend a minute, you find him. He's in the cargo bay looking for a mop.
A better mop around mop.
And you, after a minute or 2, he comes to the, well, I'll just call it the guest room. You called?
The med bay.
Okay, so I don't know what you were supposed to be doing. Cat! But forget that now. Forget it. It is all done with.
Doll has Tourette.
Cat! Kitty, kitty, kitty! Now your job is to take care of Jingle Bells here. I give him all instructions on what to do with burnt Jingle Bells.
So, yeah. He steps in and starts doing his best to play nurse, essentially.
Pets for Cat.
Right, and let us know when they wake up.
Well, let me roll a medicine check for Brian, just because I'm curious.
Look at Ollie.
He rolls a 1.
Oh Lord.
You ain't getting any deader. Yeah.
It's like, Tyrion? I'll admit, I have some small experience with this kind of thing. But it's not on someone with horns. I don't know what to do here.
Don't be racist. They're just with horns. That's all it is. And they have slightly different color skin. Are you
Is that the only difference? Are you sure there's no, like, internal organ, like, they don't have, like, a 3rd kidney or a 2nd stomach or something?
No.
I don't know how this works.
I roll her over. See, not even...
You do not have 3rd kidney?
Do you have a tail?
I do.
See, that's it. Okay, so tail. Do you have cloven hooves? Do you have hoovies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, so here's the difference. You see tail? I point at tail. I'm assuming it's not, like, hidden in your pants or something weird like that, right?
No, it'd be
Okay, so you see tail?
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a fluff of like white fuzz, like lion tail kind of thing on the end.
Oh, that is some very drenched white fuzz. You see tail. You see very sad pom-pom. Okay, and I flip over, and you see feety, and I hold up a foot. You see foot? You see hoof? Okay. You see horn? Are you with me, or have you lost my track?
Right. Brian's just recoiling in horror as they look more and more bovine.
Oh God. And you see pointed ears, and I point at mine, and I point at hers. Remember, Grandmawmaw had pointed ears too? That's only difference. It is same thing. Don't be a racist, or I will chunk you off boat, and you don't float. Hey, that rhymed.
It wasn't that. It was literally me not wanting to hurt them more. But
okay. It is same. Tieflings are same. It is fine. Even if they have 3rd kidney, you're not doing that. It is fine. You will never see insides of person. Unless they puke.
I mean, to be fair, since I've been on this boat, I've seen my insides twice.
Of this person, not other person. I'm not talking about you. It is not all about you, Brian.
But actually, we are kind of, doing a lot for you too. The whole business with your father thing.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. I'm afraid of messing up.
Okay, so here's instructions.
Okay, let me try what I know. I
mean, they're already unconscious. What the hell are you gonna do more?
So I rolled another die and you crit. So
there we go.
So we can follow instructions. Is what you're telling me.
You guys, you're literally sitting in the room trying to tell him what to do, and you see him do something, and well, they wake up. You do wake up coughing, a little bit of water, but well, you're awake, and I already gave you the descriptions of everybody in the boat, so...
It is true.
See, you thought you would kill us.
He's like leaning over me to like try to wake me up, and when I wake up, I like jump up, like sit up straight, like wide awake, like nothing happened, practically.
Like a daisy.
Yeah. Probably scare the hell out of him.
This kid jumps across the room.
Where the hell am I? And I'm looking around.
Why are you like this, Brian? What have we done to harm you? All right, the cows.
Hello.
Hello.
Things.
my name is Merrick. I'm the captain of this ship.
So who's
your
that
ship?
D24?
Is in some pieces outside in the strait.
How many? Like one?
Try 15.
Like enough that it's not floating anymore, and you were on a piece of it.
Oh, I'll like put my head in my hands.
Yeah, you were the only one we saw floating up there. What happened?
Like a turd.
Oh, I can hardly remember. It was. You're not holding me ransom, are you?
You don't
No,
have anything. We watched it sink.
No, we saved you, but we are here to try to figure out what keeps attacking vessels that go through this strait. And since we thought you could tell us.
Oh yeah, well, some of it at least.
Right.
It was just after dark. We came here to search for the creatures that have been patrolling in this part. And when we arrived, we didn't see anything. We were packing up, doing a shift change at the end of the night, and we heard this strange noise. And my first mate was dragged off the edge. It's a strange, like a rattling noise. And we reached to try to grab him and heard a loud
swish of a tail.
Something emerge from the water behind us. Oliver really wants attention. Something. Another ship emerged from the water beside us. I can't explain it. It's much larger than ours, 3-mast at least. There was some kind of scream, and I'm gonna put my hands back on my head again. And I don't remember anymore. Everything went black.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, you seem like you've had a rough time of things, so take a bit to rest up here.
These waters aren't safe after dark. If you're where my ship was, it's not good here.
I will say there's a window in this room, and it is dark.
Port.
I like it's behind me, so I'm saying like if it's after dark, it's bad here, and it's like the window's right behind
Actually,
me.
the window's on the other side of the room. It's here.
Oh.
So you, as you sit up, if you take a moment, look around the room,
yeah.
You would definitely see it.
Okay. This is the bad place to be.
Right. Well,
How well manned is your ship? Are you fit for
consumption? Yes, we are very fit for consumption.
I mean, there's most of the crew on the ship can fight for sure. The ship itself isn't much made for fighting, but the crew is.
We came looking for a bit of a tussle, and were overtaken quite swiftly.
Okay, so we float the fuck on out of here. Yes, Captain?
No, we kinda need to take care of whatever it is that's attacking ships. We should probably see if we could find somewhere to... No, we're probably... On our way here, was there anywhere that... Like, there's no ports or anything anywhere around here, right?
No, the closest port is the small little town. I'll throw you back to the map screen for a moment. Closest large, like, decently scaled port that would have, be it supplies or anything,
like
is that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
cool.
And that's probably another day and a half away.
Well then, well, there's not really any ports here, and it's already dark, and we kind of need to take care of the thing. You're probably not going to be in too much of a shape to help out here, so feel free to rest up. I'll try and prepare the rest of the crew for...
As you're talking, you hear a thunk.
Pocket's here.
And another thunk.
I owe you my life, and I'll help as best I can.
Are these big steppies?
I'm a capable fighter, and I'll stand up from the bed.
Alright, well, do what you can, because they're fucking here.
It sounds like it.
I'm gonna bounce out
Yep.
the room and start yelling
Uh,
things that I've heard Captain say before to get these fuckers going.
Can I hear what side they're on?
make a perception check.
Okay, that's fair.
Basically yelling long enough to get Quinn in charge.
Yeah, and I'll follow suit with that. Also,
No.
barking out for people to get ready for attack.
Ryba, these people just look crazy. It's like it's the water. There's nothing out here. Water's safe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Water safe in morning. It's good.
Yeah. So yeah,
I-
as
Check myself for my weapons and stuff.
luckily you would keep you were taught to keep most of your stuff on you in case of something like this, so you do have your belongings.
How are you floating?
They were on a piece of wood.
Okay, I didn't.
A
I missed
very
that part.
buoyant steering wheel
There's
is
a
how I was
kitty.
floating.
So I'm gonna do the thing I like to do to make life easier and move everyone to the top deck because that's just convenient for things, since that seems to be where most stuff happens. And so yeah, Ryba, you're like, people are running around, you're like, oh, that's weird, and you just kind of lean up against the pole, and a dagger just comes up on the railing beside you with a skeletal hand holding it.
Oh, that is bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up.
This is the fish all over again. You a friend? Yes? No.
Hello, Skilly Mans.
It is initiative time. Woo!
I'm rolling hot tonight. Look at that.
9.
Okay.
That's a name.
Why do you
Salama.
have why do you have a Scottish curse word in your name?
God.
I don't know which one of those is a Scottish curse
You
word.
bent.
Bint.
How bent.
It means daughter of.
It also means cunt.
Well, not in Scotland.
Well,
Yeah, we bent.
Tyrion with the term added.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4. Oh, hey, that's
That's
everyone.
bad.
thank God I
So-
rolled a 2. Welcome, everybody.
So, top of the initiative order is Les Skelly Man next to Ryba.
We're gonna
You
get
just see this
boned.
dagger just come up over the side, and you see this skeleton, this like waterlogged skeleton
Snake
just
it.
come up. It's got like coral growing out of bits of it,
Oh shit.
and
I'm supposed to use that 20.
it
Fuck.
is going to step up onto the deck and is going to attempt to make stab with dagger.
Use 20. Use 20. Use 20.
It rolls a
use 20,
15.
Use 20. Use 20.
I think that meets. Beats.
Yeah. So you take 3 damage as it rolls a 1 and cries inside.
Ryba is extremely dramatic about being hit for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah. Give me a deception check just for fun.
Oh lord.
Just for
It
fun.
does.
This guy
I
is
fall down like a
dying.
soccer player. Fuck
This
yeah.
guy is dying. This one dagger has single-handedly crippled this man.
How will I ever go on?
I'm gonna make a roll to see if I actually wait. He does this on top of deck, right? Like I can see
Yeah.
him.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, let's see if I actually fall for this stupid shit. That is. Wait, what am I rolling for this?
You gotta beat. This
You
would
gotta be the
insight.
24.
Yeah, it would be insight.
Yeah.
Insight. That would be nope. That's a 19. So yeah, I'm like, holy shit, Ryba is dead. What the?
This man is dying. Let's see,
fuck,
the other
it's the 20.
skeleton
Ah.
is going to use his entire turn to come up to the deck and just move.
Use 20.
to
Use 20. Use
here.
20. Use 20. Use 20. Fuck.
Fuck.
Did I fool the skeleton?
Fuck.
That's the
Fuck.
important
Fuck.
question.
Fuck.
Let's see if you fooled the skeleton.
Okay, good.
Man, this skeleton just looks proud of himself, like he did a good job.
How do you do that without any facial skin?
It's impressive.
Okay.
This guy.
They're always smiling.
He somehow manages a smug expression.
Yeah, this guy must have been an actor in his previous life, because man, he has the body language down.
Yeah, his like upper jaw and bottom jaw just crack in half to make like a and then refuse together.
Anyway, Merrick, you're up.
Well, since I am within melee of Le Skellymans, I am going to attack Le Skellymans with my handy dandy rapier of the sea. And
You get sneak attack because I'm also combat, or
I
no?
do.
Well, the skeleton
Yeah.
is treating you as incapacitated, but nah, that wouldn't.
I'm not though.
Yeah, I know.
Use the
It's so distracted by your
it's like,
dramatic
my
reaction.
God.
Do I get advantage? No, I'm kidding.
You get sneak attack if you hit.
Yeah, I do.
Use 20.
I'll go ahead and use booming blade with my attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that whenever you're ready.
Well, that's damage. That doesn't roll
damage.
my hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
But that's a lot of fucking damage
That's
from
a-
a booming
that's some good
blade.
damage.
A lot of damage.
That's max damage on the booming blade. All right, let me roll my my regular attack here.
Cries in like natural 3 at this point or something.
20.
not terrible.
12 just barely hits actually.
Oh, thank God.
Like they have a low AC. So you take your blade and you cast a spell on it and you just thrust it forward like a textbook fencer. And you just watch this skeleton's body just explode as the magic hits it, and its skull just like cartwheels over itself back into the ocean behind it.
Oh.
Like it's just gone. It is gone now.
Oh.
We love this.
All right. Well,
That's
that's my
reaction. Can I
damage.
get up and dust myself off?
You can do that on your next turn. Tyrion, you're up.
Since I have
Wait.
Oh, wait. Merrick has a bonus action still.
Yeah.
That's right. I have a bonus action. I'm a rogue, so it's useful. And
wow.
the dinghy is between me and the other skeleton,
The
right?
dinghy and the mast are between you and the other skeleton, actually.
All right. I would like to hide from the skeleton.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Right.
You feel sufficiently hidden.
I'm super spooky.
We love that.
All right, Tyrion, what do? Ryba is dying, though, as far as you know.
Yep, because I'm a moron. I can't remember that Jill's just giving me a nat 20 to use.
Use it on an attack.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I'm gonna have to because it's supposed to be the next time something, but I keep forgetting. So you know what? Bonus option is I got hilarity because Ryba's dying.
Ryba is dying.
Or is dead, or both. I don't know. One hit wonder.
Yeah. He looks like he's on death's door because he's that convincing. He did roll an
Ryba
18.
is dying. You will pay for this.
I'm writing my will and testament.
Carving it in the deck.
I thought you said your will
give
in your
everything to
testament,
Mr.
and I was
Bubble.
like,
Yeah,
okay, that's a lot.
I give all my worldly possessions to my fish, and all my unworldly possessions.
Ryba gets everything I own.
Nope.
Ryba.
So
Mr. Bubbles.
we have this. This is the
My
only
brain.
skeleton, right? Or is there
Sorry,
more?
say again, Humble?
Yeah.
This is the only one we've got right now. The other one's
The
dead.
only one you see on the deck, yeah.
Okay. I am going to do the thing. I'm gonna pass by the cap and be like, "No, you must live." And I know
Actually, I'm
he's squishy, so I'm not going to do a parabolic thump on him because I know he's squishy as fuck.
I would love. I just take D10 out damage or some shit. I take more damage from you than from the skeleton.
Yeah.
Probably be about the same because it's 1 plus strength mod. If
I guess you're right. Yeah, that's true.
I don't have Sanctuary up because I didn't think I was going to need it, but I mean, I technically don't, but I don't know that. He's just laying on his stomach,
Right,
kicking feet like, I'm dying!
Yeah.
Oh, I am hit.
Oh.
I fear I may die.
No,
I'm still giving a monologue by the time that Sal comes over to me.
I need to make a magic item for Ryba that's just the magic with couch of fainting, and whenever you go prone, a couch forms under you.
That'd be amazing.
Oh
Like,
my
it doesn't-
god, yes, please.
You have,
doesn't-
you have to try to climb through a vent, and
Yeah.
just the couch keeps spawning in the way.
It doesn't
Yeah.
like do anything, but it's just like visibly you're on a couch now. But like that's it.
I'm gonna try and use Healing Word to keep him from passing into the nether, so it basically just stabilizes him.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your healing word.
I feel like I might have just derailed this entire encounter already. 5. I feel so much better. Thank you so much, Tyrion.
I only took 3 damage.
Did not know that.
Well, now
Yeah.
he healed for a whole 7 points because I got Day of Dawn or whatever that is.
The memes cost the cleric a first level spell slot. This is acceptable.
I get plenty.
That was a bonus holy shit, that was a bonus action.
Yeah,
I have
healing
an
word's a bonus
attack.
action.
I have an action. 60 feet. Flame-like resonance descends on the creature that you can see within range. I'm pretty sure that thing is within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, it is. Your boat is only 90 feet long.
Sweet. So basically, oh no, Ryba, heal. Fuck you, Skelly Bob, and just sacred flame the shit out of him.
Alright, I believe that is a dex save.
It's a nat 20 plus whatever my dex is, which is nothing, so that part doesn't matter. Fuck that.
I believe this is actually the creature makes a save, not you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
So the nat 20 is on your next roll.
Yeah.
However, this does
roll.
fail its save. So go ahead and roll your 2d8 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna use
Roll
this
the d20 for damage.
No.
That's not how that works. I wish it did now. Damn it.
I'm surprised there isn't like a legendary item that uses a d20 as a damage die.
Oh god, that'd be so broke.
That would be
But, like,
really neat, though.
seven.
Like
Seven.
literally, like
Yep.
the goddess.
That'd be a big range.
You said 7.
7. Yes.
You light this skeleton up with a sacred flame, and you literally like it's still like damp, and you like as you let your fire go, you see it like dry out in an instant and almost turn brittle as because of that. But it's still standing.
There's flames on the side, the side of my face.
The legendary weapon that rolls a d20 is called the Geig Axe.
I need
The
this
legendary
now.
battle axe.
I need this to be a thing.
Alright. Anyway. Is that your entire turn?
Yeah, I did my bonus. Pims is just gonna stay in my hoodie for now.
Dying Ryba, who is no longer dying.
I feel so much better.
It's a miracle.
Gee, what does the warlock do to the lone enemy on the boat? I wonder.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Go.
My good dead man.
I'm gonna use my newfound health and strength.
20. Don't forget to
Do
use
the one thing that warlocks do.
An 11 misses.
Okay,
Ew.
two of those.
That hits.
Alright, so just 6.
Yeah, it's barely hanging on. Like you blast one of its arms off, but it's still mostly there. It has like a hair of health.
Burning skeleton smells roughage. Blah.
It actually smells like a sea-scented candle because of how much salt water was in it.
Ooh,
No.
We love
So
this.
pleasant.
This one's actually a very pleasant smell of burning.
We can keep that
salty
one.
coral kind of smell.
Yeah, it's like a candle.
Who knew we found the
that.
true meaning of Yankee candles?
It's a
Ryder,
Yoho
Really, the
candle.
beef
do
tallow
you
dude.
have anything else
Yo-ho.
that you want to do?
What?
I don't have anything else.
Oh, him. It's
Okay.
like, I already said no.
I'm going to butcher your name for the first time. Are you ready?
Yep.
You ready? You freaking ready? Where's Verez? I think I actually got it right.
Close enough.
It's verse, right? No.
Varys.
Verus.
Varys?
Yeah.
Verus, it is your turn. What
I'm
would
going
you
to
like
move.
to do? Yes, you come
Right
out of the
here.
quarters to see Skeleton, who has one arm and is like dried out, but like still has coral on it and looks like it's like you could just poke it and it would die.
As we were coming up from below deck, I would have
Below dick.
drawn out my buckler
Yep.
and my scimitar, and I'm running up to give him a sha-sha with the scimitar.
What?
Give him the sha-sha.
Give him a sha-sha.
Ha-sha-sha.
Sha-sha.
Oh, fuck.
Sha-sha-sha-sha-sha.
There's the first one.
21 does hit.
Shit.
And
I'll roll the
it
damage
ha-
because he
it-
said he was low.
It has 2 hit points. Your modifier's enough to do it. You You
I did it.
cut this skeleton down, and it falls into a pile before you, with the skull like still moving, but like not a threat.
Okay.
So on its turn, which I deleted because the other one had initiative, you watch this skull use like its jaw to like hop to the side of the boat and then jump in the water.
I like scramble for it, but it gets away type thing.
Yep, yeah, it does. Well, actually, you would technically get an attack of opportunity as it leaves your range.
I am Sentinel as well.
Oh
God, you are, aren't you?
Hello.
Nice.
That sounds like fun perk.
Forgot.
I can try.
Yeah.
Or would you rather I not?
No, go ahead, roll to hit.
Okay.
Do it.
I will
Fuck
say
him up.
It's an 8. It's a natural one.
a nat 1 does not do it though.
Alright. He gets away.
Yeah. And then there's a moment of quiet.
I go to like try to pierce it into the deck with my.
Yep. You just stab the deck.
Yep.
You've been on my boat for 1 whole minute, and you've already stabbed my deck.
Then I'll pull it first.
as
Like I
there's a
said,
moment of
dick.
calm,
Lord.
and then you hear the
That
water
was easy.
break. It's boat combat time. Let's go.
Water break. They're pregnant. Oh no.
Finally having boat combat.
Yeah, this has
Boat
literally been the
combat.
tutorial since day 1.
It's bonfire time.
And we will do boat combat after the break because I need to prime you guys on the rules.
Yay.
I came prepared for once, guys. I made a handout for this.
Yay.
Oh,
There
nice.
you go.
Perfect.
Looks like reading.
Oh, fuck.
It is
Oh, wait.
reading. Oh. That's not what you meant.
Let me go ahead and add the other boat to the initiative as well.
Das
The
Boot.
ship rolls initiative using its dexterity and it uses its crew's quality score as a modifier.
Quality
Yeah,
score's
our
pretty high, I think.
cruise... well...
So what happens
They had a
is...
carnival.
Yeah. What happens is you guys see these skulls go in the water. There's a moment of quiet, and you hear the water break behind you, and then you all turn around and you see this single-mast ship with a almost a purplish black sail. And
Sail.
it's got a
Sorry.
skeleton at the helm with 2 heads, and it has a
Varys
couple
is-
other skeletons running around on the deck.
Varys is thinking to herself, I thought I dreamed that a little bit. Kinda glad it's real.
But yeah. So let's take a break. We will handle any boat combat rules after the break, and we will do boat combat.
Yay.
Good, because I do a hungy. Okay. I'm gonna go get a snacky.
When should we be back for steak?
Just a couple minutes. You know, no big. There's not like a set time. It's normally just whenever people. Normally, whenever people are back.
It's about
you know.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah,
10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, about 10
15.
minutes.
If you need longer,
Well,
take longer.
Say like 45.
Maybe
Get
don't-
out.
No, like
Captain.
the 45.
Several hours.
The
I'm gonna go
45
take a drive,
minute-
see you guys
We're all on
later,
different
yeah.
fucking
Alright,
time
see ya.
zones. So,
Just
like,
you know.
X45 p.m., whatever the fuck that is for you in your mountain or central or wherever, alright?
There we
That's
go.
what I meant.
X45.
Y'all know what I
The
meant.
captain
Fair.
captain is on it. X45. Get your ass. Go do things. You know, get the rest
Right.
of you go do things.
X is the Roman numeral for 10.
But yeah, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna run some
So-
commercials. I'm gonna go get a snacky because I hungry. And yeah. Anyways. Yeah, not that.
All right. Yeah, I'm back super early. Don't use me as a landmark to be back.
I'm also back.
But guys, it's boat combat.
Yeah, his boat.
Yeah. It's really funny, because I literally set this up as the boat combat tutorial, session 2. And you guys are here at level 7.
That seems about right.
Yeah, it does, actually. Because, like, to be fair, it doesn't come up that often.
No.
Actually, I gotta change this map around a little bit, because...
But obviously, the enemies haven't been scaled in any way.
Fun thing, actually, there is no guide for actually having boat combat, apart from just the written rules in Saltmarsh.
Oh.
So, it'll be interesting. But, yeah. But yeah, no, I pulled it sneaky. I lulled you guys into a false sense of security with an easy fight on the deck, and then... Bleh. Yeah. But yeah. Also, I literally... Because D&D Beyond does not have a good way to track boat combat, I have a piece of paper with the other boat stats on it.
Holy shit!
I'm going old school for this one. Also, the first mate does have some fancy actions it can do. So.
Ooh.
although you can also just shoot it yourself. Actually, it would be a little bit farther away. Scale is weird. There's a lot of still working out on this still.
It's good.
But yeah.
Select one of the ship's weapons within 10 feet of the officer. Yeah. We aid in firing.
Yeah, you essentially give it. You're essentially using your action to help aim.
Okay.
Why you would be able to do that with no experience with these things, I have no idea. But you have the position for it.
Perfect.
So,
I'm just saying words of encouragement.
It's like, okay, you need to aim higher. No higher. No higher.
Just punch it straight up.
Yeah.
Shoot harder, damn it.
Yeah. But no, I was looking forward to this. It's a fun time because we were talking and I got a hold of Leah. I'm like, okay, here's how I'm planning on introducing you, and it'll be great. And then at the end of the last session, you guys are like, hey, let's go check out that thing that's nearby. And I'm just like,
oh.
Okay, well, change of plans, which I think worked out for the better anyway. So
okay.
We
can exhort the crew to work harder and drive the ship forward. Okay.
Also, I would like to say that 3 paragraphs is actually all of the written rules.
Okay.
So, there are some things open to interpretation that I think will be fun once the group is back at large. Because this is the first time any of us have done this. So, and you know what they say about when you do something for the first time? No one can say you're wrong because they weren't there either. So,
sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be too, but it's just kind of interesting being like knowing that no one in the group has really done this before.
Yeah.
So
I am back. I have dinner with me.
Welcome back.
What's for dinner?
Leftovers of Alfredo pork tortellini.
I should actually figure out.
That's pretty good.
It's tasty.
I need to give Merrick control of that boat. How do I do that? God, I gotta give it a freaking.
I just read that as an action while on deck, the captain, first mate, or bosun can extort the crew to work harder.
I mean, that's how I read it. Definitely how I read it.
I'm not the only one. Yeah.
Under threat of polymorph.
Yep.
Please work harder.
Full speed ahead is hurry the hell
All
up.
players can be edited and controlled by.
I like the part that says you can't hurry them twice, they just go the faster amount. So if you get a shitty one the first time, you can try again.
So,
It's just like agile web development.
NPC. Jeff, I am quickly slapping together a sheet for you to have control over the boat. So
I see.
Oh no,
also-
it's II.
NPC type. Boat.
This is fun.
I'm also just going to put the physical stats in and the weapon stats because everything else is on the other handout. This way you just have like die rollers. I think you have access to the die. We'll see. If you don't, let me know. So 18, 7, 15, 0, 0, 0. Actions.
I will now turn into a giant shark and attempt.
Ballista. I'm
Channel's
not.
haunted. Cock's gun.
I need to look up what the range on the ballista is. I don't have that written down, not like I thought I did.
Is it the same as the ballista from my ship? Because I think I have that actually.
It is 120 and 480.
Thank you. And yeah, ballistas are a standard thing. 480. It's a +6 to hit. Oh, I should probably set this up as an attack. Oh, alright. Ranged 120 for
There was pain in that
80.
ugh.
Yeah. 2 hit is a +6. On hit, it does 3d10. I believe it's piercing?
Sheesh.
Yeah, it would be piercing.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
That makes sense.
Psychic damage.
Boats are immune to that, actually, apparently. Who knew?
Yee.
I can't call the boats names.
Nope.
I mean, you can call them by their name.
It has no intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Cannon.
Make an
charm the
intelligence
boat.
saving throw boat.
Attack.
Yeah.
Ranged. What is the range of cannon? Oh, God, I actually have to go look that up manually because none of the ships have these by default. Y'all are welcome.
So this
The cleric
your guys'
uses
ship was
turnboat.
one that you got from an NPC, like it was another existing ship in the module already?
Bot's a good word, but not the one I'd use.
What
Procured.
happened is one of the early missions they had was go track down a smuggling ship. And
Gotcha.
one of the rewards for that quest was they got to keep the ship because it's a naval campaign. I wanted them to have a boat.
That's fair. Liberated from smugglers, got it.
Yeah, and the in-universe example of that was it would just be used for target practice, so just take it.
Bill says a point. They say you can call the boats names, they just don't give a fuck.
Oh, the cannon's range is 600 to 2400.
Thank you. This is why it only fires in a cone in front of you, though.
Yeah, it does. It has a +6 to hit, and is 8d10 bludgeoning.
Yep.
There could turn the boat, use turn boat, but only.
And then you also have the Taskmaster.
That needs to be quoted.
That
We
does
do
need to
have
be quoted.
Taskmaster Drum, so we can
Which
take
I
two
do have the description of because that is an actual magic item in Saltmarsh. So I just have to actually go to the page of that, which is like 4 from where I was. So
Hey, let's say we take it easy tonight and have a free cordial thump.
I'm just gonna.
That's where we bone and then have a cocktail.
A drink. Yep.
Yeah. The pre-cordial thumping. I know it's pre-cordial, but...
Source.
I heard a post-cordial thumping, but not pre-cordial thumping.
Where is the Taskmaster drum? But yeah.
I want this boy to live pre-cordial thumb.
Copy.
Why won't you breathe again? Pre-cordial thumb. Cordial thumb. Cordial.
Actually, I should not
Okay.
put that in its actions. I should put
It's amazing.
that in its other
It's
thing.
deeply
I
cursed.
have to assume you're killing Jules right now. Please stop.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
might be killing myself.
You
Seppuku. What?
You can you roll on the Storm's Fury sheet that I just made? Like, you can actually
Oh yeah, that's the name of the boat.
Nobody asked me the name of my ship. Just saying.
That's
You're
the
definitely not
initiative.
going to find out right now.
Okay.
I don't. Let me see. Let me hit ballista.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. All right. I was worried that wasn't going to work because it's an NPC sheet and you're a player.
I don't have the ability to do the damage for it, but that's the easy part.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's.
Anyway,
you can roll that. Yeah.
So, what I'll probably do after the session tonight is condense all of those handouts onto that one sheet. Then, also worth noting, all officers have access to see that sheet. Only the captain can actually control it.
Wow.
So you should be able to move the token as well. That is
Wow.
That's the
Says
wrong.
Captain, First Mate, and Bosun.
That's the wrong boat.
Where's that?
Actually, this is your
What?
guys' boat.
Oh, the what?
That's the enemy boat.
Smaller boat.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, they're reversed then, because.
Well, that's. How did I do
See,
that?
I thought the enemy's boat was bigger than ours anyway.
The one that showed up for you guys is a single mast boat.
No. Okay.
So, why
Can I not use spells in naval combat?
No, you can.
Okay.
A threatening question.
Why?
It's a scary question.
It is a scary question.
How?
Create bonfire.
Actually, from- I mean, pretty good.
We use pyrotechnics. Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know what
was
just
that, you
happened
tortured your
when I
ship?
came back, but something is amiss.
What's that? I've
Something
turned
is
your
weird.
crow's nest into a torch.
Okay, let me.
And the rest
Was
of
that
your
your
ship
back?
into a swimming pool.
Let
yeah.
me try it this way.
Shit.
Look, I made a lighthouse.
How about now?
What?
Like, try to control the other.
What hokey bullshit can I use?
Nope.
No.
No.
Really? That's
I could-
weird.
I could still.
Why? I actually don't understand what's going on here. Hold on. To the token key. Nope, that's... I actually don't know what's going on.
Sorry for y'all's ears. I
Playing
probably
D&D,
just
folks.
deafened you.
Why?
Maybe Jeff needs to restart, like refresh.
I don't think that would affect anything. It's acting like the sheet is tied. The sheet's tied to the wrong token, is what it is. I bet I think I was clicked on the other sheet when I did the Rada. I don't feel like
One shit to rule them all.
Oh, Hobble, I was just gonna say you're back.
Yep.
E.
Why won't you breathe again?
Okay.
It's gonna be my head now.
Oh god. Don't put it in mine.
Very good.
The rude Scottish part of my name was not exceptionally important, so has been removed from the character sheet view bit.
Ah.
It still exists.
We got
but
rid
it's
of
not
that
on the
dent.
tabletop.
We're ventless now.
Let's.
Why though?
Because why not?
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll worry about it later. I don't know. That's gonna be an after game thing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so quick rules primer here because this is actually kind of a big deal. If everyone is ready.
Aye.
Okay, so the way this works is the boats have their own initiative. So boats also have a set number of actions based off of the number of crew. Like, for example, your guys' boat, I believe, has 1 action by default. As long as you have a crew capacity of... I think it's 5. I don't know. I'm trying to remember those off the top of my head. So the other boat, for example, has 2 actions with a crew capacity of 5 crew. Total, 1 captain and 4 others. As the crew get lower, the number of actions each boat has gets lower as well. So let's say you guys said screw the boat combat entirely and just wanted to target the crewmates of the other ship. Once they drop down to the captain and 1 other, that boat would only then have 1 action. So,
okay.
What a boat can do on its turn is... The boat's turn kind of consumes the crew's turns to execute things. So, like, let's say Merrick asks the crew to fire one of the ballistas. So 3 of the crew on your ship would then load, aim, and fire the ballista all under each of their individual actions to do it on the boat's action. So if you guys don't have anything in particular that you want to do besides let the crew do their thing, you can take your individual actions to cast spells, or if you're feeling crazy, jump off the boat and try to board the other one. So, with this being the first time boat combat is done, I have not yet found a way besides paper to track individual part HP. And one other thing that people would know, people with boat experience would know, right? But this might be common sense to you. I don't know. If you target the sails, that makes the boats move slower. If you target the hull, it makes the boats sink. If you target the helm, it makes the boats not be able to turn. And
you can't lead with the penis.
One thing that is also important, let me grab...
Don't shatter the shaft.
Is this up here, this arrow. That is the wind direction.
Wait, arrow, ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Your speed will vary depending on whether your boat is going into or against the wind. So, if you are using your sails for propulsion, which you all are, because you only have sails.
Right.
So.
The true direction of north.
Oh, I freaking deleted the boats off of the initiative. Okay, so... For the time being, I guess I'm just going to move both boats. Because it's being dumb, and I don't know how to fix this quickly.
I mean, I can move the enemy ship for you.
I can move this one.
Thanks.
So helpful.
Beep, beep.
Actually, that's another thing. The actual ship
is...
movement's a bit weird. You can use one of the ship's actions to move up to its movement in a straight line, or one of its actions to turn. So, yeah.
So you can either turn or move.
Well, you can turn and move, but that then costs your ship 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
So, assuming, like, just because I'm giving you guys a given, and I'm going to assume you activated that drum the second the other ship came out of the water, that gives your ship
the first thing I was doing.
Yeah, I'll just give that to you for the first one because you kind of had a slight heads up what you're going into to a degree. So essentially, that means your boat has 2 actions. One can be used to move, one can be used to turn. So you could move and turn. One can be used to move, one can be used to fire, one of the various weaponry. Or one can be used to turn, and one can be used to fire. I don't think you can double move, but there are the special officer actions that also allow you to do other things. And also, with this being the first time this group has done boat combat, it's going to be a little shaky just because we're all new to this. So,
State, can I ask how big the hexes are? Like, what's the distance of one hex?
Each hex is, I believe, I set the scale to 15. Let me check. I had this. Yeah, 1 hex is 15 feet.
Okay.
Because that just worked out conveniently for the distance the boats moved.
Okay.
So, it's not a lot, but it should be enough.
Totally. We have eaten dinner. The dinner is gone.
A dinner.
Okay. All right. So,
if there are any
just
questions,
for everybody's
feel free to ask.
For everybody's knowledge, the ship's movement speed is 45 feet by default. and then it is 15 feet against the wind, 60 feet with the wind.
Because it's either half more or like it's 50% faster or 50% slower, depending on which direction.
And that does also affect any ship that has sails or using them as their momentum. So that does affect
sails.
I do imagine that would affect some of the tactical thought process if we have experience with it. Anyway, you guys just want to kick things off and see how this goes? Because the enemy boat moves first.
Sure.
I will say, you guys get
to us.
You get a good look at the other boat. It only has one ballista. That is its only weapon.
So is it on port side or starboard side?
It is actually center mounted in their front deck.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Smelly.
Let me actually, for just full
Hi,
transparency and reference, grab an image of what their boat is. Like, that is more accurate. Copy. I'm just going to throw this in the Discord.
It's going to be the scary boat from Scooby-Doo.
So Oliver jump up on the table. She's
their boat is the keel boat, not the longship.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is what their boat is physically. So. Anyway, well, I guess there's no time like the present to start this. Checking my little cheat sheet here, this boat has 2 actions. So it is going to actually go ahead and just kick things off by firing a ballista at your guys' sails and then move.
Sail. Okay, stop that.
And it rolls.
Would it have to turn to do that?
Its ballista's swivel mounted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Like where their thing is mounted, it really, the only blind spot is really directly behind it. That's just because the mast is in the way.
Ah.
Ballista's on like the bow kind of portion of the ship.
Yeah, the ballista's like just kind of on the that front bow, and it kind of has like
the centery front part,
like a 270-degree angle kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I made the system more complicated by adding angles into everything, but that's fine. And it rolls a 13 to hit on your sails.
13 on the sails.
Sails.
Sail. Yep, armor class of 12, so that hits.
Alright. The sails.
I was in pure panic mode.
Just
it was, sorry, was our ship fully repaired?
Should have been.
It should have been, yeah.
Okay.
I think you guys had enough time to fix it from the rock escapade.
I thought so too, just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it took a long rest. It used some hit die. It's fine.
So...
Our boat would like to take 1 level of rogue.
No. So the first ballista shot that it takes actually does 22 points of damage to your sails as you just watch it fire into the one piece of the fabric and kind of cut a gouge into it and then stick into the mast behind it. And it's going to go ahead and move its movement, which is only 30 feet, so it can only move 2 hexes. So yeah, individual officers' turns. Merrick, you're up.
So for the ship's action as well,
ship does act on its own initiative, so.
Oh, okay.
So we will get to the ship's action. This is your personal action. You can do any of your normal kit or one of the special officer actions. I believe most of those are considered your action.
Well, our cannon is front mounted.
It is front mounted.
So I'm gonna assume that we're going to take the turn action. As one of our both actions.
You want. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna do the take aim boat action to give our cannon shot advantage.
All right. You grab 3 crewmen and you have them rush down to the lower deck, and you get them ready and help sight in the cannon and be ready for your first shot.
What do I want to target with that?
Yeah, your options for this one are the hull, helm, sails, and the ballista.
Let's go with... Go with the helm.
Okay.
Wait, the
Don't
helm
forget,
is,
Jules, to
no,
add
the hull.
What campaign this came from, so we
Isn't
can
that
remember
the-
that down the road.
Try to think them.
The helm, if that is broken, will make it so the ship cannot steer. The hull, if that is broken, makes the ship sink.
Actually, no. Fuck it. We'll go for the helm.
Okay.
I feel better about going for the helm.
All right.
We're going helms deep.
Boo.
No.
All right. So that is your turn.
Especially considering
Tyrion,
what we call that thing. No.
You're up.
Oh, we hate this.
We do hate this. Hey Tyrion, what do you do?
I don't know. You gotta give me a second to recenter this damn thing, because I made a mistake. I zoomed out when I shouldn't have. How far away is this boat? I can't tell.
You
Like
have
45 feet.
Yeah, it's not far. It is honestly within most spell range. Which is concerning, given I know Ryba's up relatively soon.
I won't cheese your boat encounter.
Oh no! Please, if you have a way to, by all means.
Okay.
Like, if Ryba has a plan that might work, go for it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna love this shit.
This isn't counted as a creature,
Shatter.
right?
No, you're good.
Okay,
I'm gonna wait
The,
for my
gla-
turn.
the skelly ship's glass bottom, so they can see.
Say again, Hobble. You said
Is this a... Would we
The
count this
glass
as a
bottom?
creature or just an object? I think it's just an
the
object.
boats are actually, I believe, their own class of thing.
Oh, great.
They are considered a vehicle, yeah. So,
Okay, so that's a no.
what? Walk me through your thought process here, though, because I could see some other things working in weird ways depending on what you're trying to do.
I was going to try to banish it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That banishment needs a creature target. By the way,
very
it
good.
works.
Well, most of my stuff requires a creature target. A creature of your choice within range, guiding bolt. So I can't make it easier to
I
hit.
will say, there are creatures on the other boat.
Be gone, yacht.
Like, there is a captain and 4 crew on the other boat that you can see. So there are creatures to target if you want to.
Oh,
Can I
be
use
gone,
banishment
yacht's
just to
really
use that
funny.
line?
I mean, if you want to, depends on who you want to target with it.
I have to target the whole boat because it's only funny if it's a boat. Actually,
Yeah, this is a much different thing than what we normally do. So I get the not knowing what to do.
Actually,
Well, Hobble's to say, do they have a Cronus?
I do not believe keelboats do, actually.
Okay.
shit, they're too far for that. Fuck my life. I didn't take control water. I could just flood the fucking boat, pull a Ryba, and just be like, Papa!
How do you like it when you get an ocean dumped on you?
Yeah.
My favorite weapon is ocean.
Ocean
That
man.
makes sense given your your patron.
All right, I'm gonna use a
I should get a bonus. I guess I should get proficiency with ocean.
bonus action to drop spiritual weapon on top of the boat somewhere, whatever the closest skelly bob is. Not the closest skelly bob. Whichever one of them is steering the boat, whichever one is manhandling their peen.
That would be the captain of their boat is the one steering. So
Then I'm gonna drop spiritual weapon next to their peen driver.
okay. I know you do get an attack when you drop a spiritual weapon, so go ahead and make that attack.
It would be a 20 because I haven't used it yet.
Oh, that would be a crit.
Take that, Mr. Crankshaft.
Which I don't need to tell you a crit hits, but a crit hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So we're gonna do it at a level 2. It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
So in this case, it would be 1d8 plus 3 plus 8, because it's technically a crit.
Okay.
So
1d8
plus 12.
It's an 8. That is not an 8.
11. Wait. Numbers.
1d8, which is 6.
1d8 plus 11.
Plus 11, so it's 17
You do
spirit damage to
damage.
Peen Driver.
Okay. Okay, you get a solid whack in on the driver.
I'm gonna put... Nope,
Yay.
can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, never mind.
I will also say, just as a friendly tidbit, and something you would know, if you get more than 60... I believe your range on spiritual weapon is 60 feet?
It is.
If you get more than 60 feet away, it does dissipate, because you are too far away from it. So
outside of its thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, so just be aware.
And as my action, I will cast... Yeah, because spellcasters, it's a spell and a cantrip, right?
Yeah, spell and cantrip.
As my action, I'm going to try and Sacred Flame his ass.
I believe that's a dex save. I actually gotta go freaking look up the dex stat for this guy. I didn't write that down.
What can I say except you're boned?
I mean, I think we're boned. It's a skeleton army. To be fair.
I think arguably I'm the
We're
one that
both
got boned the hardest by the skeleton army.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know what your DC is, but I'm gonna guess a 12 doesn't beat it.
A 12 does not beat it.
Okay, so how much damage does he take?
No one wants to. Spells damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level 5, so 2d8.
So it's 2d8.
I'm not gonna roll that one because that one betrayed my soul. Joke's on it, I don't got one. That would be.
I want 2d8 the boner.
9 radiant damage.
9.
9.
Okay.
Burn, boner, burn.
Okay. He takes his 9 radiant damage.
And Cube is just gonna pop up and like, nope, too far, and tuck back into the hoodie.
Yeah.
Hood.
Before Ryba ruins everything for everyone, it is the boat's
Oh,
turn.
it's a sentence.
Yeah. So, Captain, your boat has 2 actions.
Yeah. We were gonna turn and go.
Yeah. So
So-
you're going to turn.
And go.
This looks like a solid plan.
Ramming speed!
Were you ramming or were you
Actually-
firing the cannon?
Oh, that's right. I was gonna fire the cannon because I
Yeah.
told them to aim,
Yeah.
so they'd have advantage on firing the cannon.
So go ahead and roll me the cannon to hit.
Okay. Sure.
Looking at my cheat sheet. That does hit. So
Cool.
go ahead and roll cannon damage.
Cannon the mush.
Which is a not small amount of dice.
It is 8d10.
Damn.
Okay, so have you seen Sea of Thieves gameplay, Jeff? Like, have you
Bits
seen?
and pieces.
Okay, for those of you that play Sea of Thieves, let me explain what just happened. You know when chain shot hits the wheel and it just explodes? It is barely there together at this point. Yeah, you guide the cannon shot to the point that you almost shoot their helm in the very middle where it's connected. It has like 1 spindle left that they're steering with.
They're driving like a bus driver where you have to like
Yeah.
put your whole hand around the whole wheel. Yeah.
But no, like, you know how like it has like the different branching pieces on it that you have?
Yeah.
There is 1 of those left.
It's not very ergonomically friendly.
No, it is.
It has 4 hit points left.
Right on the nose, actually.
Yeah, because that's how much ours has. But it's not shattered.
Oh.
Anyway, that is the boat's 2 actions. The boats do not get bonus actions. So, anyway, right on.
Do we care about keeping this boat? We want to try to not sink it.
Currently, wait, us or them?
Us. Do we want to sink their boat or not?
It's piloted by skeletons. Fuck them.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we're also currently using said boat he wants to sink.
No, the question was...
No.
Yeah,
The enemy boat.
Enemy boat.
Oh,
Enemy boat, not our boat.
fuck him. Sink him.
Do we care about our own boat?
Boners don't float.
Probably.
Yes.
Probably.
I don't know, that seems like a rival
Rabbit stands
question.
up on the... Rabbit gets up, ready to go over the railing. And he casts a spell and turns into a giant shark.
Are you a baby shark?
Hold on, let me get a...
Baby shark. Ryba
Two
shark.
more.
Fuck
Look
me
at
up
that
with
fucking wall
text,
of
man.
I'm going to D&D Beyond because I like the formatting better. Hold on.
4th level transmutation.
Oh, it's so good.
These are your hit points now.
Polymorph.
Ryba shark. Do.
And then I gotta,
Ryba
like,
shark.
check. I gotta cross... Okay, so just a giant shark? Is that all you're doing?
Yes, giant shark.
Giant shark.
His name is Mr. Bubble Senior.
Its CR is within your limits.
I never realized that Cube could be so dangerous around water.
I am terrified of your character.
Around spells. This isn't water. It's
Huge
just spells.
feast unaligned.
You guys-
No, like,
I have
first
not played a spellcaster in many games. This is why I got this.
First, he stole a bunch of the ocean, then he reintroduced the ocean, and now he's a giant fucking shark. Him
30
and water
feet
are just
long.
dangerous.
Okay. So, conveniently,
Sorry.
I have a shark token from when I did shark
Excuse me.
things.
Perfect.
So,
When I did shark things, oh god.
I'm going to
Token now.
temporarily, if I can, I'm just going to give you control of the shark token. Do you have the stat block for the shark up?
I've got one, yeah.
Okay. Don't make me... I already regret this. What am I saying? Okay, so you turn into a giant shark and off the front of the boat.
Yep.
That's your action. What do you do now?
I move towards their boat.
Okay.
I go underneath it.
What is the giant shark's move speed is 50. Of course it is. So you're now underneath their boat. Well, no, I'm just thinking, like, this is a base 15 grid.
And I'm going to stay pretty low, too. Just for cannon shots and stuff. Because I'm probably in friendly.
Okay. So you are a giant shark underneath their boat. That
Feels
it?
like a good move.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Verse. I'm gonna butcher your name. It's fine. Listen, I butchered these other guys' names
good.
for the first month.
It's all good.
I will say, just because it's you are filling in for Jill's technically acting quartermaster if no other players complain. Just because when it comes to ship
It's in
actions,
promotion. We
Yeah.
trust you.
Sure. There
Yeah,
is
it's
no
just-
action associated with quartermaster, though, correct? Like on the
I
list.
thought there was one. If not, it's not a big deal. Okay. Either way, yeah. So you're a melee fighter, and there's a boat combat happening.
Yep. I am going to come stand on the edge closest, like up near the bow part, closest to the ship, in case they get close enough to board.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold the rest of my movement and or action if I can. I don't know how I want to do
You can hold your
this.
action. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action to whack if something comes within range of me.
All right. If enemy comes in range, then whack.
Whack with scimitar. Yep.
Okay. It is the
Oh, as a bonus action, actually, I'll cast Branding Smite.
Okay. Let me track
Smite
down
me,
a
almighty
thing.
smiter.
So,
Sorry, couldn't help that.
there we are.
Fair.
So, here's what happens. So it's the other boat's turn, and just kind of as a convenience thing, I'm letting their crew go on their boat action, so it's not about tracking like 18 million things because I've learned my lesson there. So the captain hands off the wheel to another skeleton, or what's left of the wheel to another skeleton.
The single peg to another skeleton.
Man, this shaft.
And he runs to the center mast, and you see him pull a rope, and you watch as the sails quiver for a second, as this like blackish dark purple just starts to vibrate violently and let out this deafening scream.
Oh no!
I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Right.
I'm underwater.
No.
Sharks don't have ears.
Within 300 feet of the boat, make a wisdom
don't
save.
have ears. Good try.
You said a wisdom save?
Wisdom
Fuck
save.
me.
Actually,
This is punishment.
Actually,
It's
Q,
the same roll.
you use the wisdom of the shark.
Wait, do
Oh, you're right.
sharks?
You keep your mental stats, don't you?
No,
No, you
that's a
stats?
druid thing.
I thought.
Polymorph is
so-
everything.
Wait, do sharks actually not
That-
have ears? I thought they had like sensory in their nose, like they pick up sound waves, not so much
Well,
noise.
Stick, I don't know if you realize this, but the shark has a better wisdom
No,
than
I
do.
know, but that's
It has
what
a
makes
plus-
this
I
fun.
rolled a
It
17.
has a +3 to perceptions. I think it has ears.
Okay. Tyrion, what did you roll?
That would 13. I forgot how to count.
So you're the only one to fail, actually.
I mean, that's fine. Normally, I'm the only one that succeeds, so I had to do it at some point.
So you
True.
are frightened for 1 minute, and I need to roll some dice.
Can I just say that I just literally just run around the boat, just going ah with my arms up? Can I do that? Please tell me I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you take 20 psychic damage.
Fuck.
Jesus.
And that was one of the crew actions, not even the boat action.
You said 20, right?
It's 20.
Yikes.
It's then going to take another ballista shot. This time aiming at your sails.
Stop. Okay. That wasn't at y'all. That was at me.
So, that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
22. Sorry, not that it makes a
Still
difference.
hits.
Yeah, and
AC's 12 on the sails.
yeah. That is 18 piercing damage.
Alright, it's down to 60 out of 100 HP, so we are now taking speed penalties.
And it's going to go ahead and use its other action to move out of the way of your cannon. So it's going to move the 30 feet there. And that is
My
the
cover
boat.
is gone.
Does the shark get an attack of opportunity on the boat?
You said you were staying
I
low.
went pretty deep. It's fine. Yeah, no.
So, anyway, Merrick, it is your turn.
Oh. Far away. That's pretty far now. Fuck.
It's pretty far by person-on-person combat standards.
Yeah. Now for the cannon, is that a thing that can happen every round?
You know, it
Or
doesn't
is it like
say, which makes me like as written because it doesn't say. I want to say you can do that whenever, but that's kind of busted. So it's like, oh yeah, you put a non-caster in charge, and then suddenly you have advantage on pretty much every attack. Which, actually, no, that would make sense. Just means I can use that against you guys in the future. So yeah, as long as you have crew that's willing to listen to you, yeah, you can do it as much as you'd like in a combat.
Sweet. Then
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have the aiming thing happen again. We're gonna turn
All right.
and then fire.
When it is the boat's turn.
Correct.
Okay. In that case, it is so you're using your action to take aim.
Yep.
Okay. Tyrion.
Still doing rogue bullshit
Yeah.
while being the boat.
Can I can't go closer to the boat, right?
I mean, you can only get so close because you're on a boat. So, like, if you want to start swimming, I'm not gonna stop you. But
Am I not on the boat anymore? I kind of stopped paying attention because I had food.
no, you're still you're on the boat.
Okay.
But like,
I'm the only one not on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to, like, if I'm, like, right here, just for shits and examples,
Yeah.
I don't have to go to, like, the very back of the boat and be like, ah! Right?
No, yeah, you can just run wherever, and, you know.
It's
Oh,
got
this is part of
2
your
Amber
turn.
alerts on my phone. Cool.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
This is the day today.
Oh bueno.
Then I'm... Wait, how far are they?
They are 75 feet away.
Well, I'm just gonna... Excuse me.
Actually, Frightened is an actual condition that does a thing. I don't remember what it
It does do things.
Yeah.
You can't get any closer to the enemy
Yeah.
on your own will. So the ship moving's fine, but them moving is bad.
Yeah, and...
And then it's like disadvantage to attack it too.
Disadvantage
It
on
is.
ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the fear. Yeah.
So I can stop running around screaming, but I just can't be like,
I'm okay.
get any closer.
Yeah. So.
Well, then I guess I'm just gonna guiding boat. Because that's the only thing that'll reach right now, I
Yeah.
believe.
All right. Who are you aiming for with this guiding bolt?
I'm going for the captain. Because he's still
Okay.
driving, right?
No,
He
he moved
handed
to the
off
sails.
the-
Yeah, he moved to the sails to activate the freaking screaming sails.
Then whoever
The
the
singular
hell is
boat
driving,
Just one of the cronies.
then I do with the crony.
The bony crony.
I hate it.
So yeah.
Not wrong.
I hate bony
So make a ranged spell attack at disadvantage.
20, check. 20, check. Okay. I got me my 2 20s.
Hit you with my strongbow.
What do I add to these things?
Your spell attack modifier.
Thank you.
Upsetting.
So
Blah, 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 blah.
What's your problem?
15? 15.
meets beats.
Oh. Ah! I hit something. Ah!
Fuck it up.
Yeah. So are you casting it at first level? Or?
Yeah, I'm just going to cast it at their first level.
That is 4d6 then.
40. That's still a lot of D6. I was not expecting.
That is not a small amount of d6.
Don't run away. 5, 8, 10, 16.
Okay.
To the peen driver. And now he's also easier, or it is also easier to
Yeah.
hit. Hit it!
Yeah, technically the
The
next
bony peen
attack
driver.
against him would have advantage, but you know. So, sorry, I'm also tracking all of the crew HP by hand because it was just easier. So, I say as I struggle to do basic subtraction. It's fine.
It's my life.
Calculators are your friend. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, is that your turn then, Tyrion?
That is all I've got because I don't have anything else
Okay.
that'll reach.
Alright. It's the boat's turn. So you said it was going to turn and fire?
Well, so at the angle that it's at right now, could it fire and then go forward?
Okay. Let me think on this for a second, because one thing I wanted to do was give you like a template layout for what weapons hit where, just because it doesn't really matter, but it'd be cool to have. I never could.
Where's our cannon at?
Front mount. It's in the figurehead of your ship.
Front and center.
Okay, what I've seen other games do that have like this kind of combat, that face of the hex, one right here, the angles off of that are what determines like their range as far as angle goes, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like,
wow, that's really good actually.
So it can go like
Yep.
this way?
So literally, it would be like a case of from
like a
here
cone, basically.
Yeah, it's like off of the edge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like off of the edge of the hex.
You know what?
Off the face.
That's convenient. Let's do that. That honestly makes my life easier.
And that's off the face of this hex, because that's where the figurehead is.
I'm assuming the hex that it's in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where the cannon's at. Since it's front mounted, it's bow mounted.
Interesting.
So it would be like from, say, that line to that line.
Yeah.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Which, in that case, yeah, the cannon has an opportunity to fire at its current angle.
What do y'all think though? Should it be mainly stationary and fire, or?
It depends if we think it's gonna turn and come back.
I think it's gonna try to get the fuck out of here. I think it's scared now. But I know that, like, with the direction that we're currently facing, if we try to move forward, the wind is more at our back, so we'll move more with one move that way.
You would get
and
your
we
60
just have to turn
45 at this point.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, if we fire and then move this turn, we'll get more movement out of it, and then the next turn we can turn, and if we need to keep pursuing it, we're both going the same speed and keeping with it. They'll also make it harder for its one mounted ballista to hit us if we're behind it. So that's why I'm thinking shoot then move, so that we're behind it and they can't shoot us.
I like the sound of that.
Alright, cool. Shoot then move.
Okay.
I'm a shark. My opinion isn't valid.
Go ahead and roll your 2 hit.
Your opinion is
what are you aiming for as well?
That's all your opinion is.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the helm so they can't turn. Like they are the direction they are going.
Go ahead and roll your 2 hit then.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Just because I'm curious, roll the 8d10. Like, how much do you obliterate this helm is my question.
It would have been a one-shot if it had been last round.
Substantially.
Yeah. Yeah. The helm is no more. Like the one skeleton that's steering, like it's holding on to the one remaining spoke of this wheel, and it's trying to keep it straight. And you fire your cannon, and you look for a second. There's a cloud of wood splinters, and the skeleton's there's fine, and you see it holding the wheel, and it goes to turn, and it's just holding what's left of the wheel in its hand. It's just like
single peg.
Yeah. And it just kind of looks towards you guys. It's just like
peg the peen,
and just throws that over.
No docking. Stop it.
There's not even a port. Oh.
Okay.
Even the cat's unhappy about that one.
Yeah, so the helm is no more, so this ship can no longer turn.
Sure can't.
And you said you wanted to take the full movement?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that's the only other action we have.
With your speed penalty, and what is your current movement speed? Because I know it's 45 by default. I don't remember what the exact amount of damage your sails are to lose movement.
So we're pretty much with the wind, since we can't. There's no way to align to that angle. I don't think.
As far as I'm concerned, right now you're with the wind.
Okay.
So.
And then, so it's 60 with the wind, but a -5 foot speed per 25 taken. We've taken 40, so that would put us at 55. Is our movement speed.
Okay, so I'm going, because this is a 15-foot grid, that's just inconvenient, because So, you guys, that's the wrong tool.
Make green line.
So,
How's your color not yellow in Roll20 Stake?
I try not to use it as much actually on certain maps because it doesn't show up very well on some.
That's
so technically you guys are not at this far, but it's 5 feet and it doesn't matter on this grid. So
glad I was deep underwater.
No.
Can I help you?
No one can.
Hi.
No one can.
Ryba.
Shark is dumb, so Shark won't bite Big Wood Boat.
Wait, which big wood boat?
The Big Wood Boat I was pointed at.
Go ahead and roll me a bite attack then, as I look up the.
I bite Big Wood Fish.
I will also say, Blood
Does
Frenzy does not
26
work on a
hit?
boat. I'm saying that.
Oh,
now.
I don't think it should. Does a 26 hit?
Yes, a 26.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to make sure there isn't like a thing about animals actually doing crash damage.
Vegan shark doot 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 doot. Vegan shark doot doot.
No, I'm just saying, as a preface it, ships do not get your blood frenzy.
Oh yeah, I don't expect that. It's not a creature.
I understand that, but still, I'm just like...
It is an object.
The cat agrees. No. Okay, go ahead and roll the damage while I look up this thing. Just to...
25.
Okay, well, that, that's at least a convenient number for the math on this. So... Okay. So you,
Love that picture.
It's so good.
He's just like pinching the boat.
Yeah.
You,
Pointy nose went through the hole more than anything.
You take a decent... You take what you feel to be a decent chunk out of this boat. But you're a shark. You don't know what...
Wood tastes bad.
Yeah, wood. It splinters on tongue, not fun.
The int on a shark is 1.
Yeah.
It doesn't even register that it tastes bad, just blah, 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 blah.
You have a high enough intelligence to know that boat bad, this boat good. That's it.
That's it. That's the only thing I have in my mind.
Yeah.
That and the Jaws theme.
You're just crunching on the boat into that tune and you don't know why. Just crunch, 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 crunch.
So, it is... Because I'm 99% sure sharks don't get bonus action things.
Let's use my legendary action. I'm just kidding. No, I don't give shit.
Yeah. It is... Vera's turn.
You get multi-attack?
Yell at me if I pronounce it wrong. I will eventually pronounce it right.
No, you got it. I know I have Branding Spine up, and I know that this will not affect it, but may I pull up my crossbow and take 2 shots at crew on the other boat?
Do you have crossbow expert?
No, but we are within 80 feet.
Yes, but a crossbow still has loading, meaning you can only take 1 shot without having to reload it.
Okay, fair. So yeah, I take 1 shot?
You can take 1 shot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, that's like one of 3 feats I actually know by memory.
That's fair. So there's a man standing at the ruined helm, and then the captain is like at the mast.
The man standing at the ruined helm is glowing as well, by the way, because he got guiding bolted. So
let's go for him, because I am not the most dexterous.
Nothing like a glowing boner.
Yeah, so you have advantage.
Okay.
I mean, you could stop at the 18, but you know.
It's true. I only have 1 screen, so I don't see it when I roll it.
Yeah.
You just got it. You roll just in case you get a 20. Crit.
No. Yeah. That does hit though. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just explode shrapnel.
4.
Burn shrapnel everywhere.
You shoot him in the shoulder blade, and a piece of coral pops off.
Yay! Take that, you bastard. Yeah.
It is the other boat's turn. And the other boat does not have any... The sail gimmick only works once, so... it takes like 2 weeks to recharge, so...
Oh no.
So, let me quickly check
oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
So, the captain is going... You essentially see him bark an order to one of the crewmen, and they go over and hit the anchor, and essentially just do. If I'm 99% sure you can do 2 turns in an action. Let me double check before I do it. If it can be done, what's happening is a Sea of Thieves anchor turn.
Yes.
So, he's pulling the e-brake on the ocean.
Essentially, yeah. I just need to make sure that you can actually do that.
Can you do that without a helm?
Oh, you know what? He doesn't have a helm, so he wouldn't be able to turn, would he?
No. He can throw the anchor down.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you do in cartoons where the back end pops up because you stop so fast.
His rudder is where it is right now.
No, his rudder is more or less stuck. Okay. Well, that's inconvenient for them. Yeah, so what you essentially just see is him bark, well, in this case, not bark in order to drop the anchor. It would just kind of be, you see him bark in order, and you see the guy on the crew on the ballista just spin it around as far as they can, and just kind of wait. Because they can't aim directly behind them with it, because the mast is in the way.
Yep.
Merrick. I think I know what's about to happen, but for the rest of the class.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna take the aim action.
No.
And we're gonna turn and fire, and since they no longer,
On the boat's turn.
Yeah, on the boat's turn. Since they have no helm anymore, go right for the hull.
Okay. So we will get to that in a moment. Tyrion.
Yeah.
You scream. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I can still cast spells at disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when does Sphere wear off? When it dies?
This wears off in a minute or when it dies, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I'm scared of the sails of the boat, right?
You're scared of the boat because of the sails.
Okay, so the boat is what I'm scared of. Okay, got it.
The actual physical boat is the object of your fear. The sails are just what initiated it.
So if I can't aim for the boat, how would I still get disadvantage? Because I'm not aiming for the boat, I'm aiming for the scaly bobs.
You get disadvantage when the object of your fear is within your sight.
Oh.
And you have to look at the boat.
That
you
makes
kind of
sense.
have to look at the boat.
Part of the crew.
Yeah, you have to look at the boat to shoot things that are on the boat.
That makes sense. And if I cover my eyes, which was a great idea, I still can't see shit.
Well, yeah, if you cover your eyes, that's still disadvantage. So it's like, take your pick.
But it's more in character disadvantage.
That sounds like the most Ryba thing, but you're a shark now. You don't know any difference.
I bite tasty woodfish.
This is weird woodfish. I'm going to, since no one is driving because they can't, I'm going to guiding bolt the cat. Does he have like a captain's hat on?
He has 2 heads.
Oh fuck! I'm going to Eldritch guiding bolt him in the head, whichever one. Surprise me.
Be captain and first base.
Go ahead and roll me your spell attack at disadvantage.
Oh god, that reminds me of the double-headed ogres from WoW. Ooh, that is too light. I don't like that.
Oh, the Magi.
Yeah.
This way, no, that way.
Looking, hey, wait, that's all of them.
He did it.
Oh shit.
Is that from like Warcraft, the game?
Yes, World of Warcraft.
Yeah, Warcraft.
Okay, gotcha. I'm like,
Warcraft
why is that so
2.
familiar to me?
So
Yeah.
I'm not hitting anything because I rolled a 2, and I can't heal our boat, can I?
Not unless you can
Good
heal it
mending.
as a. Not unless you can do that. Takes a minute to cast, actually.
And I don't have the mending.
Yeah. Also, that there is nothing you can do to heal the boat as a bonus action now.
That's what I thought. Okay, let me... Well, that was an action. Do I got any bonus actions? Oh my god, these are actions as well. What the hell?
Oh, you need to feel better.
Oh my god.
Spell magic.
Could you climb up the mast?
Mass heal.
Sail?
Why is mass healing word a bonus action? Who the fuck made these? D&D, pull your head out your ass. I don't have anything to help. What's a death ward? Nope, that's an action. I don't give a shit.
I mean, death ward's really good though, from what I understand, but it is an action.
I was gonna say, can I cast freedom movement on a shark? But no, you cannot, because that is an action. You know what? Fuck it.
I also think it's touch, isn't it?
Whee!
Jump in, you'll be fine.
Just riding on the shark. I have to aim perfectly so I don't get in front of him. I just land directly on top.
I realize now I can turn somebody else into a
campaign
shark.
Has...
Hey!
Oh, no.
Ryan, get in there!
Has any of the crew been hurt?
No, they've only been aiming for the sails so far.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna pout.
Okay.
I got nothing else to do, just gonna pout.
Bonus action brood.
Yeah, it is boat turn. So,
Alright.
as previously mentioned, turn, shoot.
Turn, baby, turn. Shoot it in the butthole. Turn, baby, burn.
19. Does a 19 hit the hole?
19 does hit the hull, yes.
Hit it in the hole. Yeah, I did that.
If I do enough damage, water get in the hole.
Well, water does in fact get in the hole, but the boat is still... It's not sunk, because that's like really the... Well, it's the second good shot.
It's wheezing.
Okay. So...
Easy.
It is now Ryba's turn.
Yeah.
I do a bite.
Give it a crunch.
Oh, did anything tasty come out of the fish hole?
No, it's all wood and
Okay,
dead
then I do a bite again.
Yeah, it's all wood and dead things, man.
I know tasty things are inside.
Did anything tasty come out of the fish hole?
Yeah.
Where did Mr. Bubbles go? Is he just like a superimposed tattoo on your tummy?
I like to imagine that he's like still around like the shark's neck.
Actually,
no. He's donned a cowboy hat and is kind of like rodeoing on the back of the.
It's funny you bring up Mr. Bubbles. Actually,
Is he the shark? And,
I'm gonna hurry up and take my turn so that nothing bad happens.
and Ryba's just in the fish bowl.
a 25 does hit.
Go, Mr. Ryba.
Just hoping.
Go, Mr. Bubbles. Go.
Oh, have to do the R command.
He's totally doing the Doctor Strange love.
26. One better than last time.
Down.
So that is okay.
Does Mr. Bubbles just become part of my flesh?
Well,
Because it's
that's
really
the
fucking
thing.
weird.
Whenever you
That's-
polymorph, your belongings
what happened.
become part of the form.
I'm part Mr. Bubbles now.
Actually, as you're
Oh.
sitting there thinking, it's like, man, boat tastes good. You just hear a slight voice in the back of your head.
Is he actually a shark, or is he just a ravenous Mr. Giant Goldfish with
No,
shark
no,
teeth?
he is a shark, and it's just like, Cube, you hear just a faint, familiar voice. Good.
Good?
That's it. Yep, just the
Oh,
one.
okay, great.
And just a very familiar voice of a small bubbled friend.
Oh,
Probably
I'm a
fine.
shark, I'm a
Probably
shark.
nothing.
Suck my dick. I'm a shark. Let's go.
Oh, that escalated real quick.
There is.
Blub, blub, blub. We are still
That's
not
his
within
line.
boarding distance, are we?
No. And honestly, at this point, there ain't a lot of boat left aboard, and that's not looking too hot.
Fair. I'm tempted to do something reckless, but I don't think it's necessary. Can I Would I know any way to like help repair the sail, or do I think that is not necessary right now?
Given the situation, sail mending is a fairly air quote standard practice amongst people who often get into fights on a boat.
Yes.
So you would know how to, but it's not something you can quickly do.
Okay, so not mid-combat.
Yeah, it's definitely a once we're done if we survive kind of thing.
Fair. I'm going to continue holding my action in case any skelly scoos manage to jump off and swim over and do a tack up the side of the ship.
Got it.
Wait, I thought this was a shark, not a corgi.
Down there?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Just
okay.
I'll give you a freebie on this one.
16.
Don't really hear any taka.
Okay, I will continue to listen.
Taka.
Okay.
Taka.
It is the other boat's turn. So the captain of this ship is realizing very quickly this is not going well. So what he does is you see him walk over to one of his crewmen that's not on the ballista, grab his head, take it off of his body, walk over to the ballista, stick his head on the end of the ballista bolt, aim it off into the ocean, and fire it in a large arc. Specifically just kind of like off that way.
Okay, that happened.
That's it. Merrick.
They're summoning their bone daddy.
Get out.
Yes.
Be gone with you.
Be gone, yacht. I have suddenly remembered that cannonballs are expensive. So
they are like 50 gold a piece. So I mean,
they are fairly they are fairly expensive. And this boat's already looking pretty bad. So with our ballista, we do have one that's front mounted, and I'm assuming it could aim to the front, with how it can rotate.
As the layout of the ballista were intended, they do between the two of them have 360 coverage.
Sweet.
So
so another question: would it be anything special if we wanted like some kind of, I don't even know if we want to do this, but just in case we do, if we wanted to attach like some kind of tightrope to the ballista that we could use to shakily board from boat to boat.
You could. That is definitely a possibility. Give me an intelligence check real quick.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, just kind of casually.
Dumb.
I like to aid as a joke.
Yeah, you could totally tie a rope to a ballista bolt and have it be a crude method of boarding.
Alright, so we're going to do that then, and I'm going to do my whole aim action.
I will say, your action would either be the take aim or the give the order to set up the boarding thing. In this case, so
okay, then we'll give the order to set up the boarding thing, and that'll be our turn. We do get 2 actions, but I don't guess we could fire the ballista twice.
Well, what it is you're using your personal action to set up the boarding. The ship would then be able to fire a ballista. Or actually, can you fire the ballista twice? You might be able to.
Or could we fire each ballista once?
You do technically have enough crew that if you wanted to have all hands on the one ballista, the action economy would balance out that you could fire it twice. Because it takes an action to load, an action to aim, and an action to fire, and you have 7 crew.
You got like a NASCAR pit crew firing
like the
ballista.
math works out, so you technically could.
Alright, so here's the plan. We're gonna go for the first ballista shot with no boarding system rigged onto it.
No rope or anything. Got it?
Yeah. And if the ship does not look like it's sinking, we're gonna try the boarding thing on the second one.
Yeah. The ship has probably got 2 shark bites left in it.
Never mind boarding it then. Fuck it.
Yeah. Like you come up with this brilliant plan. You look over. This thing's got like 1 or 2 shark bites left in it before it goes down.
Wait a second. Ryder's been taking a bite out of crime over there. We don't need all this. Just shoot the fucking thing. He's Blub, the crime shark.
Blub.
Oh my god, I hate this
so
much.
I will say, given that you were like, wait, hold up, this is a bad idea all of a sudden, you still technically have your action if you wanted to take aim.
Yeah, we'll take aim then.
Advantage only on the first shot, though. I'll say that.
Right.
So, Tyrion.
I was gonna say, if you guys started to board, I'm still tearing the boat up because I have no idea what the fuck you guys are doing.
You're still terrified.
Yeah, because I always lose track of time. I have no idea how long a minute is.
This is like round 4.
Means I got like 12 rounds left. I don't know.
6.
Oh,
6 or the boat being destroyed.
How close are we to the boat now?
Oh,
it's probably a 15-foot gap between the important parts.
Like 22.5 because of that whole -5 speed.
Then I am going to try and.
Did you just wake up in Skyrim?
Yes. It is about time.
Hey you're finally awake.
Just I'm gonna just sacred flame.
Okay. What are you sacred flaming?
Captain still alive?
The captain is still alive, yes.
I'm gonna set one of his heads on fire, whichever one surprised me.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the heads.
That is a dex save from Le Captain, which is 22.
Saw it coming. He's got 4 eyes. It's not my fault. And then I guess I just go back to pacing across, back and to each side of the ship.
Is pout time. Yeah, is pout time.
Because I can't get any closer, I just stand here and pout.
So it is the boat turn. So you get an all hands on deck on that front ballista, and they're set up like a freaking, like Cube said, like a pit crew, and you get advantage on the first shot, but the second one's a straight up. So that hits the hull. Right.
Cool. So we'll roll the damage first. 3d10 for ballista. 17 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright. Is it sinking?
It's not looking great, but it definitely is still kind of floating.
Alright,
like
second ballista shot.
Still fixable, I believe would be the term.
Alright, second ballista shot.
Yeah.
It auto rolls with advantage, so it's going to be the first number that shows up.
The first one.
That's a 13.
13 actually misses on the hull. Yeah. Well, it doesn't miss, but doesn't do damage, I should say.
Just bounces off, or grazes off.
It's a glancing blow.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. Okay. Rebel, you're up.
I do a bite.
Yep. Go ahead and yeah. Roll to crunch.
The resignation from the DM. Yep.
Roll to crunch.
So meets beats.
Oh.
And
you said I could do whatever.
I did. No, I'm not mad about this at all.
Okay. Oh, that's low damage.
That is low damage.
Gotten to its nougaty center.
I will say thank you though. That made the math a lot easier for me. So.
Okay, great.
Cool. Thank you.
All for easy math.
Please. Ferris.
Ferris Bueller.
Varys, also known as Leah.
Oh, sorry. I'm in another time zone right now.
I forgot my own name. I have amnesia.
It's that new character you don't
character
register.
who does. That's not my name.
Well,
Alright.
Yeah.
Who am I? Alright. I'm seeing the ship going down, or about to go down.
God, no, why?
Down and whirly around. Sugar, this boat's going down. That's terrible.
I'm gonna take
I'd
another
rather that
shot
than what
at
the
one
hell
of
I
the
was singing.
skeletons on the deck if I can.
Okay. Just anyone at random or?
Captain fired his head. Is he still standing, or is he
No.
a pile
The
of bones?
captain fired one of his crewmates' heads.
Ah, okay. Then
Yeah.
I'm definitely shooting at the captain.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, Captain.
No, it's head, Captain.
I
can't hear
crank
you!
back the crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll a hit and make sure that I hit him first before I.
You do hit.
I do hit. I say.
First one-liner of the game. What's got to be good? What's you gonna do?
This is for the moral high ground, you piece of shit. And I'm gonna shoot him with the crossbow.
Trying to get ahead of him with that one.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Or 2.
It's 1.
Wow.
I was gonna give you. So I was gonna give. Wait, what's your dex modifier?
Goose egg.
Oh well.
Das Goose?
I was gonna give you something cool, but that's a 1. So.
It is Das Goose egg. I mean, I hit him, but
It's just like pink.
It shows up as 1d0. What is up with that?
it's
Well,
1d8
1d8
equals 1 plus 0.
Yeah.
Because 0 is my dex mod.
Oh, okay.
Calculations are weird.
I don't mind.
Anyway, it's the other ship's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just gonna take their 30 feet of movement, and that's it.
Worst makes is fuck you when it throws depth charges at the back.
Don't give him ideas.
No,
Attack of opportunity!
you would actually get one in this
yeah!
case, technically.
They
Like-
released the shark-seeking
like,
missiles.
I'll be honest, that's not a thing as written, but I'm gonna let it happen because
You're gonna let me do it? Okay.
I'm gonna let you do it because it's funny.
Thank you, Jeff.
So,
My prey is moving! Ah!
Oh, 11 now. It doesn't hit.
you do miss though. That's not my fault.
Oh.
What you do is you break off the rudder. That's already useless.
Oh, okay.
You don't know that you did a stupid. He's like, I did good. Nom nom.
Just like normal Ryba. We're good. That's canon.
Merrick.
Huh.
Oh, actually, I just realized, technically speaking, for the shark to be at scale, it should be this.
About twice as big, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
it's
God.
yeah, it's 30 feet long.
It's huge, yeah.
Although, to be fair, your boat is 90. Your tokens are not to scale on this map.
Yeah, they're not.
Which is
Big
kind of why it's
bitch.
just been like,
That's-
it's yeah,
I was gonna say that big. I should be able to pull it underwater.
yeah, no, it's just it works well this way.
Yeah.
So, Merrick, what kind of rogue bullcrap are you gonna do this turn?
I don't know that there's a lot of rogue bullcrap to do here.
Hides behind the illusory box.
Right. So the boat can just, well, if I have, because I'm assuming like, well, I don't have to do all the boat's actions this turn, but it kind of affects what I'm gonna do. Fuck it, I'm gonna do full speed ahead.
Ah, okay.
All right.
We will get to that on the boat's turn then. So you are using your action to have the crew do full speed ahead.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's yeah,
We will roll that when it comes time for the boat's turn.
sounds good.
Tyrion! I gotta actually look up what full speed ahead does.
It's a bonus to speed.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 multiplied by 5. That's a total bonus to the ship's speed.
Yeah, okay, that's simple enough. We'll deal with that in a minute.
We're still 60 feet away.
They are within.
I can still holy flame holy smite, holy flame up the captain out of the captain's nose hole because why not?
Bandit captain's gonna roll a dex save. Or I mean, skeleton captain, not bandit captain. Blah.
Skeleton Bandit Captain.
He rolled a 5.
We're the Bony Bandits.
Yeah, that's a
Marv
hard fail,
and,
by the way.
Yay!
This is Home Alone 4 on the seas.
2d8.
Wasn't one of the
I'm
plots
just
of one of
screaming
them-
at the shark that's ripping at the...
Wasn't one of them actually on a cruise ship?
I don't know, man. I stopped paying attention after 3.
No.
Yeah, there's like 6 of those things.
Home
now.
Alone? No, I thought
Yeah,
there was only
no.
4.
No, there's
Fuck
not.
that.
Those other ones don't exist.
Yeah, there's
Not
only
in my head.
there's only 2.
There's only 2 good ones.
There's only
That's-
2.
that's
The other
fair.
one doesn't exist.
Hi, I know some filth of movies from work.
You know, some filthy movies from work.
Mm.
No,
I'm a little
they're
concerned about that.
Garbage movie.
What,
Hobble,
what kind of
I know-
drive-in was that?
What's your 2d8?
8.
Thank.
I was trying to find my other
Oh,
D8. I
they're
lost
both
one.
dead.
Just
Holy crap! Convenient math again. What is this?
glorious day.
This is the day of glory. Boat. So
Boat.
So you roll a d6, multiply it by 5, and then that gets added to
Alright.
the speed.
Roll D6. Can you actually multiply by? I'll just do it in my head. Alright, so that's 5. We got our 5 speed back from our damaged sail. So now we don't have to do any crazy math.
Yeah, so now it's 45 move speed.
Yay!
Are you
Alright.
having the boat move to full 45?
Sure, we're gonna keep pace with this thing.
Well, keeping pace would be 30. 45 is
Ramming speed!
yeah, that's ramming speed, my friend.
Huh.
Grandmawmaw.
The decision is yours because you are the captain, but let me go ahead and bring up the reference for crash rules because that's how that works.
I'm just gonna say no, it's already fucked. Like, we have a shark attacking it, and we're firing ballista bolts into it.
All right. So
Let's
the
not
move,
hit it.
The move is 1 action.
Yeah. And then the other action is going to be one of the ballista firing.
Roll the ballista shot.
16.
That does hit.
Sweet.
Roll your 3d10.
Roll 3 d10. That's a lot of damage.
That's enough damage, actually.
Actually, that's average damage.
That's that I have news.
Dead. It's dead.
It's
Like
dead.
how long the X is.
Yeah, that's really funny. So
Maybe he thought we were gonna
all right.
die.
So yeah, you fire the ballista and you manage to hit like the one piece of like just find that one cluster that was still holding this thing together enough to call it a ship, and it breaks and it just like cracks in half. It looks like a giant egg and just starts to sink below the waves.
Damn it, cute.
And as you guys are doing that, there's another earthly shriek from off your port side.
Godzilla this time?
Oh, no.
We in the middle of the
First
movie?
things-
Skull went.
First things first, I need another round of wisdom saves from everybody.
Oh no.
Mine's improved.
Well, mine's pretty smelly.
Ew.
Fail.
Stinky save.
I'm on the wrong.
Succeed somehow.
Wisdom is 16. 16?
Oh, do I get a plus
16.
two?
Succeed on this one. So, okay,
Do I per-
so
I don't have proficiency.
so here's what happens. First things first, I would like to draw your attention to over here.
Oh,
As another ship breaches the water with sails screaming from the
Oh,
beginning.
oh, that's the big one.
That is the big one.
That's Bone Daddy.
And
nope, hate it.
9,
Let me
11.
see.
By the way,
those of-
polymorph lasts for an hour. Just
yeah, so those of you that failed take 16 psychic damage and are frightened of that ship.
I was
Ow.
already frightened of that
Yeah.
ship.
That's fair.
Does it count
And
if I'm
it's gonna
already
go ahead
scared?
and, So its turn is actually right after your all's an initiative.
I hate it. Send it back.
Yeah, you really should hate it because this thing does not mess around.
It's got the wind as well.
It also has range. So
Good sailing with you, boys.
I like Merrick being frightened twice. I appreciate that a lot.
Oh, this one gets 3. Fun.
It is very scary.
So it's going to go ahead and take 2 actions to fire its primary weapons at your hull, and that is a 19 and dirty 20.
They both hull. I'm pretty sure they both hit, but let me actually get it in front of me. Yes.
Yeah, your hull's like an AC of 15, I believe.
Correct.
So let me bring up my dice roller because I don't have that many dice physically in front of me.
Oh no.
How many hit points does your hull have?
I don't know.
250.
Oh, cool. All right, that's convenient. I should have GM rolled that. Oh well. So you watch as these 2 arcing giant stones come flying off of this thing's upper deck and just smash into the side of your hull simultaneously.
Okay.
Yeah. And with that, I actually need to make some saves for your crew. Give me a moment.
All dead.
Okay. You kind of take a quick glance around, and pretty much all of your crew's like, this is a bad time. And Quinn on the helm's like, Captain, not to overstep my boundaries, we should probably go.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here.
And we'll pick up there next week. Or I'm sorry, we'll pick up there in May.
Hey.
So
How many
Next
of us are going to forget?
It's gonna be May.
Oh, no.
okay,
No.
So, yeah, we will pick up the game in May as we are for the Digital Elysium charity event. We are surrendering our Tuesday slot for a beginner's game for a charity event. So,
Yeah.
I'm not good at promotion. So
make sure to check out twitch.tv/Digital Elysium all month long during the month of April, where we'll be doing a charity drive for Child's Play. On Tuesday specifically, there's going to be a beginner game of D&D run by the illustrious Hexed Coffee, whom you might know as the DM of the Friday night game on Digital Elysium if you follow the channel and watch that campaign. There's going to be plenty of other hosted streamers on the channel. A lot of the folks that are in this game are going to have some part to play during the charity, and we'd appreciate it if you stop by and helped us out with a good cause.
You can get all the details on digitalelysium.gg.
Yes, the website made by that awesome guy, Dr. Q.
This is why I bring people that are good at this into my game, so I can just be like, hey, someone do the thing, please.
Yeah, we hope we see everybody there. It'll be a good time.
And if you actually like my DMing style for some reason, I am running 2 games on the 9th and 16th, actually. So.
Yay!
And as well, I believe there's also some Paranoia and some Cyberpunk Red, and I'm probably forgetting one, honest. Monster of the Week as well. There's a whole slew of tabletop. I did not mention my games, but no, I am doing a 5e, and I'm also doing Crash Pandas, which is the 1-page RPG about raccoons in a street racing game.
That'll be fun.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. I actually need to talk to people about finalizing that stuff. Come to think of it. Anyway, this has been Ghost of Saltmarsh. We'll catch you guys in May for the possible TPK.
Yay!
No, man.
Thanks for inviting me to join, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Yes, welcome.
Happy I can help.
Yeah.
Guys, heard him. I'd be here. Rise up, Horde, and let's go invade Digital Elysium during their charity. Because it's for good reasons. And also it'll be fun because the whole Digital Elysium crew is going to be there. All of us. The chaos. Madness.
Arguably too many of us, actually. It's going to be fun.
Can you salute in that form, Martian?
Not at all.
All right.
I can raise a hand.
It's on the wrong side. There we go.
All right.
You all have a great night. We will see you during the charity, and it will be May.
Yep. Okay, bye.